Yes, people, we are now officially live. Big ups to everyone in the chat. Got some special guests coming on, as always. Got big people coming on to talk about transfers. All about the transfers. There's been rumours about Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. Pepi Chavarria, here we go as well. A two-star main young kids have gone out on loan to Portsmouth and Wigan. And Henderson as well have been announced, and also Barco. But big ups to everyone in. Sorry, man, I got a heart digestion to finish my dinner. Sorry, guys. But big ups to everyone in the thing. Just one thing: just hit that like and subscribe to the channel. I have Papa Chelsea in the background. She's just trying to sort her camera out as well, and I've got Max Burton in the background. So I'm gonna add these both up to the stream as well, and hopefully DJ Saft is on his way, and hopefully Chris as well. But I've just had a message from Chris saying he'll be 5-10 minutes. So good. So I'm gonna bring these up. Papa Chelsea, put your thumbs up if you're ready to join the show. Yeah, if you sorted your camera off. If not, I'll still add you up anyway. But yeah, but anyway, let's big ups to Max in the building. Up the Chelsea, mate.
Hey.
Hope you're well, mate.
How you doing? Yeah,
not bad, mate. Not bad. How you been?
Yeah, busy day for me today.
Busy.
Been chasing around all these little kids.
Oh, God.
Charity stuff. But yeah, all good. A bit tired, but yeah.
Oh. Kids, man, that's what kids about. It's too stressful when you have kids, isn't it? I've got 5 of them.
And these are even my own kids this time, and I'm just helping out. So.
Yeah, I had my baby nephew last night, and I had my niece last night, and a nephew as well, man. It's crazy. All babies, but yeah, man. Then about DJ Savage, man. It's a bit late. He said he would join at 8:30, and he ain't turned up. And that's what Papa Chelsea's trying to sort. She's just trying to sort her camera out, and Kel Talk says he'll join later. But everyone in the chat, man, big ups to her. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel as well. Big ups to Daniel Knight in the building as well, man. Nice to have you in the chat. Big ups to Noel Follow as well. Big up to Deals. Big ups to my boy Alan Hates in the building as well, man. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel on the road to 1K subscriber. And big up Al, we will be back soon. Yeah, I am, man. It's all about the 40s. He's turned up. Big up to DJ Sam in the building as well.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Big up. Sorry I'm late, bro. Sorry I'm broke, bro.
Big
up, Max. Sorry I'm late, bro. I had something to I had a few things to I had to sort out. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, everyone, man. And also big up to Jack Football Talks as well, man. Papa Chelsea's sorting her camera out. As soon as she sorts her camera out, she'll be on. And big ups to Kel. Kel's arrived as well. Oh my God, I thought you weren't going to be here until later
on. On, brother?
Yeah, guys. I'm even later than DJ, mate. I've just come back from a few pints at the social club, so I do apologise.
Nice.
I went for a nice long walk, a good long trek again. I've been doing it recently, and on the way back, unfortunately for me, my social club is on the way back, so I had about 4 pints of Doom Bar. So I'm here.
Nice.
I'm here.
Big guys, Akapan Suleiman. Guys, I will read your chat. But I'll just quickly give me a second. Let me just see what's happened to Papa Chelsea. She's saying she's having technical problems with her camera. So just before having technical issues, now sorry, it won't be long. Yeah. But yeah, guys, my wife, she's sorting that out. Yeah, maybe she's like backstage. I'll add her up. So Max, big ups to Max and big ups to DJ and big ups to Kel. There's been a lot of talks going on on the social media X. We're in talks with Victor Osimhen. Before anything, when we talk about Victor Osimhen, a big loss on Pepi Chavarria. Who wants to go first about Pepi Chavarria? Has now agreed to go to Como on a 27 mil deal.
25.5.
Oh, 25.5. Is that
plus,
add-ons?
Plus add-ons, yeah. So it would take the deal at potential to 30 million.
Oh, 30 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Pepi Chavarria gone, Matt?
He was a great servant. I didn't realise he'd been here 20 years at Chelsea. He gave his all when he was here. So I wouldn't have minded him as a backup option. But for me, he's not a number one. But when he's been here, as I said, he tried his best, and that's all you can ask for. But he was part of a defence who leaked a lot of goals in the last 2 or 3 seasons. So we did need an upgrade in that area. But good luck to him. Nice lad. He lives not too far away from me, actually. He's originally from, what's that place? Gypsy Hill. That's 2 stops from where I live, actually. And I actually met his brother, Nathaniel Chavarria, once coming home from a game, and he was with his girlfriend. We took the same train, had a conversation with him. Nice lad as well. Yeah. And their mother obviously passed away.
Yeah, well, big up to you guys. Good evening to you. And it's nice to be on here again with you lot.
Big up, Kel.
Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Pepi Chavarria, what a great servant he's been. He's been through the mill. He was treated by dirt, like dirt. But yeah, he was I can only reiterate what Max has said, really. He's been a great servant, but he would only have been a squad member. He was very good, but he was never good enough, I think, to carry on being our main centre back. I can't help but feel if Tuchel had stayed there, Pepi Chavarria may have been a better player than what he is today. I can't help but thinking that Bluco hindered his career somewhat, but all the best to him. He's proper Chelsea. You know, he's from the academy. Good luck to him. He's going to a beautiful place where Como are. He's got Cesc Fabregas as a gaffer. Now, good luck to the guy. Go and play and enjoy the rest of your career, mate. You know, so that's all I can really say on the guy.
DJ?
Yeah, second to none of everyone said. First of all, big up to everyone in the comments here again. Big up to Max and obviously Kel as well, and you, Dan. But everyone smash the likes and subscribe as always. Yeah, listen, mate. Everything Kel and obviously Max have just said on Pepi Chavarria, a great servant. You know, I was obviously gutted for him when he got treated so badly a couple of seasons ago when he went out on loan at Crystal Palace. They were literally wanted to get him out, gave up his shirt number, you know, that his mom passed away, that he had that number, and they took that away from him. Then they literally brought him back from Palace. The guy loves Chelsea, and he came back. You know, not many players would have done that. The guy just showed his loyalty and the servant for his service at the club for all those years, mate. Obviously, along with Nathaniel Chavarria as well. I mean, they done him for the. I mean, he did everything for the club. So look, got obviously happy for him that he's moving on. He's going to get game time. I think a lot of them are now going to. I think Comer's a great move. He's got an opportunity to play under Cesc Fabregas, which is going to be great for him as well in his career right now. And I really, really hope he does well for Como in the Champions League because they're in that competition this season. So I hope they really do well in that. And good luck to him, mate. Big up to him, and yeah, good luck to him.
Yeah, well, at least he's got Champions League, isn't he, this season?
Yes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Big ups to big ups to you, my panelists. Pepi Chavarria says she won't be long. She's just sorting out internet because it's apparently lagging for her. But big ups to everyone.
She's probably brushing her teeth, mate. That's what it is.
God's sake, girl.
Let's have a whip round for her to pay her bill.
Yeah, pay a bill, yeah. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? There we go.
Mate.
Big up to Daniel Knight, for pre-season result don't matter. Pre-season is getting your players match fitness sharpness before the Premier League season, and hopefully we do a double on Spurs next season in the Premier League. Big ups to Daniel Knight. And the pitch was dreadful in the pre-season game. It was a dodgest pitch we played on. Don't get head lost because result don't matter in pre-season friendlies for Chelsea. Yeah, spot on there.
Can I add to that as well?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, they're 10 men, but if we really wanted to win it, we wouldn't have taken off all those players in the 80th minute and brought on all the kids. We got to realise that this is a fitness as much as anything. You know, everyone hates to lose against the Spurs, but it's pre-season. I prefer losing pre-season than in the league.
Yeah.
So let's just get that out of the way. Give them a bit of gloating, but they're still going to be 3-point lane when it comes to the business end of things.
Absolutely. I mean, you think what we finished with in that game, 8 kids, Anselmino and 2 bums playing for us at the end. So it's pre-season. Let them have their tea and biscuits. Let them celebrate that, Tottenham. We're going to smash them in the Premier League. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, for me, losing to Spurs, I hate it anytime, regardless if it's a friendly, if it's a thing. But at the same time, after obviously calming down after that result, I started to realise, yeah, it's a pre-season friendly. We're not going to risk them plays. The changes were there. And like you said, we had that idiot Tosin come on the pitch, which really wasn't that great because it was his fault that conceded a goal anyway. And then you had that other one that came on. I forgot who the other one was. The other bum you were talking about. Oh yeah, the flop. Yeah, you had the flop coming on.
Yeah, Liam the flop.
And he didn't really do nothing either. So realistically, when you're looking at that young team and those 2 players that came on, you really thought it was a dead loss, And to be honest with you, I think even if we'd gone and drawn that game, Kingsley was in such great form, mate. He probably would have saved those penalties anyway. So either way you look at the situation, but it's not good losing to Spurs here. But listen, it's 6 points for next season, bruv. That's how I look at things. Do you know what I mean? So 3-point lane and obviously 3 points at Stamford Bridge.
What is it they say, DJ? He who laughs last the longest.
Lastest, mate.
Yeah,
longest.
So we'll do him in the Premier League, mate. No problem.
I mean, that win over Chelsea for them was their second Europa Cup win, mate. You know, that's how much they celebrate beating Chelsea. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
The Baco foil tin pot cup. Yeah, let them have it.
Papa Chelsea, you there?
I'm here. I'm having technical issues with my camera, though, so you might try to
We're going to have a whip round for you.
Proper Chelsea, big up to you.
Papa Chelsea,
We'll
don't worry
send the
about
money
your
in the
camera.
post. So be ready next year.
Yeah, don't worry about your camera, man. I'm not one of these people who are going to moan at you now having your camera on. I know you want to have your camera on. The camera looked really clear when she was in backstage. It was
she hasn't got.
But as soon as she signed her phone in, it made her freeze. Got is it Timu internet? What she calls it?
She won't show her face, mate, because she hasn't got her filter on.
My camera was nice and clear, but then I don't know what I'd done, but then everything just wasn't working. I thought, you know what, I'm going to lose it in a minute.
Are you sure, Papa Chelsea, or is it you just don't really want to show your face on camera?
No,
I don't. No. Sorry,
you know it,
DJ. Joking.
I did see Papa Chelsea with the camera on. It was clear, but I don't know what's going on. It must be a Timu internet going.
Yeah.
But yeah, Papa Chelsea, before anything, we catch up, we spoke about Trevor Chalobah to come out. It's all been agreed, done now.
Yeah.
And then we quickly just got the Tottenham and Chelsea pre-season out of the way. What's your thoughts on Trevor Chalobah going to come out, and then the Tottenham pre-season versus Chelsea?
Right. So obviously the Chalobah situation obviously is so sad because it's only been there like over 20 years. So it's actually really sad to see him go. And of course, he doesn't walk in the first team. And we all know that. So I feel like the move to Como will absolutely do him the world of good. But I'm going to miss him. I am going to miss him as much as that he was an amazing player. And we need to get rid of some of our centre-backs. But it will be a shame to see him go. But I wish him all the best. Hopefully he does really well over there. Chelsea, Tottenham. Oh, God. Do we have to bring it up? What an absolute shambles. But look, it was going to happen. It was pre-season. As long as it's pre-season and not in the league, I'll let him have it. I'll let him have that dusty win. But look, there's some performances that obviously a lot of the academy players, it's nice to see them come on and show what they can sort of do. And obviously, like it's trying to suss out how Chelsea are going to end up playing. But by the looks of it, it seems to be a back four currently. I think that they'll then end up switching it up those every now and then. But I don't know. Look, we've still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Oh, thank you very much, Bob Charles. Okay, I'm going to read the chat, guys, because it's going crazy. What would you say is more important, signing Osimhen to be a striker next season or signing a new number one goalkeeper, Diego Costa from Porto? My opinion is on that one, Daniel Knight, we need a goalkeeper before we get Osimhen.
I think so. You start from the back and work forwards, don't you?
Yeah. Start from the back and work forwards, and then later day, then once we got the likes of the strikers sold, like Liam the Flop, Mark Gui and Sanchez, that's when we go and think of going to get Osimhen. If in case Tottenham get a chance getting the France talks by then we push further to try and hijack the deal. But for me, it's Diego Costa, and then my piece from Trevor Chalobah. This wonderful kid, centre back, Trevor Chalobah, man. He's going to be missed at the club. I wish him all the best because he was our best centre back last season on stats. He was one of our best centre backs. A lot of Chelsea fans didn't rate Trevor Chalobah. Some of them might have been happy that he's gone, but I ain't happy because he fight for the badge. He when he first scored a goal, people remember when he first scored a goal
against Palace.
Against Palace, he was in tears when he scored that goal, and he got an opportunity with Thomas Tuchel in the Champions League and in the Premier League. So, and the way the owners disrespect him, taking his mum's birthday number off his shirt, then they send him out on loan. Messed them about that he's going to get sold. Then they cried him back to bring him back after we had injuries at our centre back, and he did well. Now we sold him for the UK profit. So Trevor Chalobah, I wish you all the best, and for your new club, and I hope they actually got club and fans that will appreciate you and appreciate you as a player at a club because you deserve it. So Trevor Chalobah, best of luck of all times. But so yeah. So we'll move on from that one. So okay. So that's my thoughts, Daniel Knight. Don't know if the other panelists. What would you do, Victor Osimhen or Diego Costa?
Let's just get this Victor Osimhen stuff. Just put it to bed. It's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
Everyone's, these rumours, it's not coming from anyone. It's a Twitter rumour, and that's all it is. And it's not come from anybody who is creditable. So I don't know where these rumours are coming from.
The only real links with Osimhen is Atletico Madrid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, that'd be a good. Wow. Does that mean they're getting rid of what's his name's going then? Your striker,
Alvarez.
Yeah, is he going?
I don't know. I literally just see.
Maybe.
That's what I was showing to Dan. Apparently, he's back in camp and is following all the procedures.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, he's not coming to Chelsea, and we've got what's his name? João Pedro is our number one striker now. So why would we be putting his nose out of joint? We just bought Danny Welbeck. So these Osimhen, I don't know who started these rumours, but let's just put those.
Do you think he'll go Tottenham, Max? Though?
I don't even think he'll go Tottenham.
Huh?
Like Proper Chelsea said, if he's going anywhere, he'll probably end up at Atletico or somewhere like that. I don't think he's going Tottenham either. Someone's made up these rumours and then they've thrown Chelsea's name in there as well. I'm not sure it's Osimhen trying to get an increased contract. I don't know, but it's just nonsense. But anyway, even if he was on the table, which I don't think he is, then for me it's a goalkeeper. Because what position are we lacking in? As I said, from Pedro's only going to get better. over the years. For me, the one position we need strengthening at the moment is a goalkeeper. And if we can get someone like a Diego Costa, not only would it make DJ happy, being a fellow countryman, but I just think he's a very good goalkeeper. He's an excellent keeper. He's been a great keeper. And for me, we all saw it with Liverpool. We saw it with Man City. When they didn't have great goalkeepers, when they were conceding goals, they didn't win titles. As soon as they put in a proper goalkeeper, that's when they started to become serious and win things. So you're not going to win something with a substandard goalkeeper. Even if you look at Arsenal, they were ruthless. Because I didn't think that what's his name was that bad a goalkeeper. Actually, what's the one? What's his name?
Which one? For
replaced Raya. The one who replaced. Who Raya replaced.
Oh God, he went to see, where did he go? He went
again. I remember that.
You
know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
His name escapes me for now. But they were ruthless in getting in Raya, and Raya made some big. Look at that save against West Ham, which effectively won them the league with that Fernandes shot. And he's made some big saves for them in domestic and European football. So a big goalkeeper gives you at least 10, 11 points, I think, with big saves. So I think we address that, and that's make us definitely stronger.
So
top
big
skills,
up to Measy. Yeah, top skills have come out with it. Yeah,
forget that. They never get anything right.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm just looking at. Just letting everyone know, this top skills have apparently come out with the Victor Osimhen news, but it's just like a rumor of going about.
Well, some reputable journalist come out with it. I can't remember his name now. It's a foreign name, but he's a journalist that is respected in the field that come out with it as well. And I think Tottenham and Manchester United were thrown into the hat as well as us. But I think we all know, as much as we would like him at Chelsea, Osimhen's a bit of a pipe dream, isn't he? Really?
Yeah. Well, it's the wages as well, isn't it? Like the wages might. Like about 3 years ago when we tried to get him in before, but we never know. We don't know what's going behind the scenes. Even Speedline's come out with the Victor Osimhen and like. But we just don't know exactly what's behind the bigger picture, but maybe there's some hope in it, but I don't see it as well.
Well, it's an if, but it's a big if, isn't it? And if it is genuine, I really don't want Tottenham getting him. I really don't. So
go on, Papa Charles.
No, obviously the league that Osimhen's in, they don't pay a lot of tax either. So if he was to come over here, we've then got to then add on the tax to his wages as well as that. I find it's going to be impossible.
Yeah, and just one other thing, just on Diogo Costa, I've seen quite a few people saying that the guy who reported this is not a reliable journalist. I can tell you right now, Pedro Almeida is one of the biggest Portuguese journalists out there in Portugal. And if he's coming out and saying we have got links to Diogo Costa, that is not nonsense. That is true. But he's also come out and said that personal terms have been agreed with the guy. It's just the fee hasn't been done yet. And as I said,
my mates told me that as well. My mates told me that as well.
And as I've said on numerous occasions, personal terms of a play can be agreed any time. Chelsea tomorrow can go and agree personal terms with Mbappe. It doesn't mean he's going to come to Chelsea. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's that's what I was trying to tell Arsenal fans when they're getting so giddy about Vinicius Junior. Personal terms can be agreed, but they don't get the remaining bit. The remaining bits done on that transfer. It ain't going to happen. So the links to him are true. So if we can get him, it will be a great move for Chelsea. Just want to put that one in there, Dan.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are saying.
We're bringing up Diego Costa and big ups to you, DJ, because my mates told me about Diego Costa. There's a fans talk. And they're willing to pay the price of his release clause, but not this yet. They're waiting to get rid of the goalkeeper. So, but Measy, my brother, man, welcome to the show, man. It's been a long time.
What's going on, guys? It's good to see all of you. Max, DJ, Kel.
How are you?
How
are you,
doing?
mate? You all right?
Good.
How you been? Before we catch up in there, because I know it's like 25 minutes. We've been talking about Trevor Chalobah. I know you got a bit late came in about Trevor Chalobah and the Tottenham game. What's your thoughts about Trevor Chalobah and then we're in the Tottenham game quick and about this Osimhen? Measy.
But he's having technical issues as well.
Is he frozen? He's frozen. Unless he's got a very good pose.
Is he there?
He's back.
Hey, guys. My bad. My internet's acting up. Dan, missed your question, bro.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Okay. The Trevor Chalobah news going to Como. The Tottenham versus Chelsea in pre-season. What's your thoughts on that? And the rumours about Osimhen to Chelsea Football Club.
All right, so I'll start with Trevor Chalobah. So, what was the fee? 30 plus 6 with add-ons, right? You wish the guy well. He joined the club at 8 years old. He cared about his his time here. He was proper Chels. He played for the badge. He was one of those guys who played for the badge. So we wish a guy like that well. At the same time, though, we have to be real here because Chalobah, we know he was limited in what he could do. He was kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none kind of center back. We love the fact that he could play right back, he could play center back. We can move him around. But if we want to be an elite club, once again, Trevor Chalobah is not the guy we want starting in the back. So, and at the same time, we if we're able to get a fee like that, 30 plus 6. Why keep the guy on the bench? Pure profit. I know we're all against that, especially with Blue Co. But, pure profit for a guy like Chalobah, man, you take that and run. So he's going on to play Champions League football. He's trading, London for Como, Lake Como. He's on to bigger, I can't say bigger and better things, but he's on to, great things for him, his life, personally and professionally. So you wish a guy like that well. Second question, Dan, I think it was Tottenham, Chelsea, preseason, right? You hate to see it, right? 2-1, no matter where you play, if it's preseason, in the season, Champions League, Premier League, you never want to lose to Spurs. Now, the way we lost to Spurs, I'll be real, I didn't watch that match. I did watch the other Western Sydney game, but this game I didn't really watch it. I watched the highlights. What I was not impressed by definitely was Tosin. The goalkeeper, Sherman Lowe. Again, he's a third-string goalkeeper. Do I ever think he's going to be playing for Chelsea? No. Tosin, at the same time, he's what now, 27 years old. He's got to be showing us better things than what he that display against Tottenham. You can't be allowing goals like that in. So I pray Tosin's out of the club as soon as possible. And for the rest of the guys that did play, especially our starters, shameful display. That's all I got to say. Every single one of them. I don't care who scored. The whole team's going to do better than that. But at the same time, I'm not going to lose my head, over a preseason game. But from what the previous seasons have shown us, how you play in the preseason does, show you what's to come in the regular season. So I hope these next couple of games versus AC Milan, Juventus, I think we play an Indonesian club. I hope against those clubs we show a better display of Xavi ball and all his different formations. So looking forward to those running games. And now your last question, Dan, about Osimhen, links to Diego Costa. Like DJ said, I'll start with Diego Costa first. That Portuguese journalist, he's reputable. He's a guy who's well respected in the game. Now, if we did agree personal terms, that's great news for us. We know what we need in the back, from the goalkeeper department. And, we need to upgrade on Robert Sanchez. No matter how much he improves or how much he's improved over the summer, we got to move on, right? So Diego Costa, an elite goalkeeper, a goalkeeper that was shining in the World Cup as well. You got to bring a guy like that in at, no matter what cost. Now, I don't know how much his wages are. No, I hope maybe you guys can fill me in on that. If his wages fit the wage criteria of Blue Co, Chelsea department. But, he's a guy you got to bring in. To Osimhen, though, that one, I think it could be fake news, just because, it's been 3 years now with Osimhen, and I'm just not buying it. If you guys weren't in on him, 3 years ago or last year or the year before that, what makes me believe you guys are in on him today? Because we know how much he's asking for. Now, maybe his level has dropped a bit, where we can demand less, but he's a great player, and if Ghana, who we've seen what they've done this summer, they're dropping the bag. They're ready to get anybody who's considered elite. So he's got to make a choice. If Spurs are coming in, they're going to drop a bag on him more than Chelsea. He might be going over there. So let's see about that one.
Okay, big ups to you, Missy, man, for that. Before we were still going on with Diego Costa, but let me just read the chat, guys. Make sure there's no interruption because it's going crazy in the chat. Big ups to Dan. We go to silent mode at max. Big ups to you. Get rid of Barco. I don't want him anywhere near Chelsea squad. What happened at World Cup with Argentina? Shocking behaviour by them. Spot on there, Dan Unite. Big ups to Deal. Big up my brother Dan. Big up DJ. Big up Papa Chelsea. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel on the road to 1K subscribers. Big Al will be back soon. Up the Chelsea. Big up to Big Al, man. Love you, man. It's been nice to have you back.
Big up,
hopefully, man. It's been a busy week for him. Yeah, but big ups for you. And Dill said big ups to Alan. That's and peace, respect to all in here as well. Yeah, 100% Dills. Big ups to Alan is from Dan. Everyone's just picking up themselves here. Oh, yeah, just that one. Hopefully going. PYS on his burner. Look, I'm not trying to sell tossing, apparently. I wonder why. What is this? It's because he's Palmer. Oh, God, they're just talking between themselves. Joe Shield and Cole Palmer. 3 minutes later, then Dan. Oh, God's sake, give over. Big ups to Robbie in the building as well. Like and subscribe, he says. One up the lights from Dills as well. Jack, drop the link, please. I didn't. Drop the link, please. I didn't on the stream for ages. Jack, I'll get you on next time, mate. I'll get you on next time. I've got my panelists today, mate, for the schedule. I'll definitely get you on, though, Jack. I promise you that one. Badishi Mudryk Chalaba Disassi, all outgoing news today. Yes, spot on. Big up to Burton Ballers from Deals as well. Good evening from Akapan Solomon. Good evening, guys. Good evening to you, mate. Big up to Dunbar is decent.
You know it.
Dunbar is decent. Can't wait to unlock super chat so I can send a super chat. Oh no, I can't wait as well, man. It's taking a minute. I don't see Osimhen happening because of his wages. Yes, spot on from that Daniel Knight. Dan, please drop the link. I didn't be. I'll get you on next time, Jack. I promise you, mate. All right. Big ups to Edge, the Chelsea Edge. Big up Dan and the boys. Just chilling, keeping my expectations very low. It's the best way to be. Yeah, spot on.
Big up, mate.
Big ups to you. Good luck to Trevor. Great servant, true professional. Will Italy with Cesc. Yep, 100% spot on. Getting rid of Chalobah is a massive mistake. Now we are worse. Well done, Xabi Alonso. He really has no idea. Oh, because that. Honestly, true. We can't say that, Chelsea, man. Alonso's a great manager, mate. That from honest truth, I think that was the owners that got rid of him for profit, not Alonso. Big up to Jordan Shopland. Yo, I'm new. Big ups to you, mate.
Big up, mate.
Welcome to the channel.
Big up, mate.
Big up,
big ups to you, man. Rasta Pasta, Pedro Neto, Danny Welbeck, Michael Mudryk, Michael Penders, Gaga Salon, Quenda have now joined the squad in Hong Kong. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit as well. Make sure I'll put that favourites. I'll put that star there so we could talk about that. Start. Big ups to Rory. Start a go from Mikel. John Blue, big ups to you as well. Big ups to Michael, he says. Big ups to Sean. Who do you think will start in goals on Wednesday? We'll talk about that as well, Sean. Diego Costa is going to happen. Yeah, 100%. Probably Sanchez will probably start. No, Sanchez, Jordan. I think Penders will start for Wednesday's game, mate. I think Penders. I don't think Sanchez will ever start. Toss in the fridge. Why does Roberto Sancho always
That's
have
a bad
to start?
fridge, Al.
That's what I mean. Who else have we got? Pendes and Mike Pendes, mate. Yeah, Mike Pendes. Hopefully we get this Sassy. Here we go. Oh yeah, spot on Nemeo for him. I hope that. I can't wait. Let's first enjoy their Tim Pot and pre-season trophy. 100%. Arsenal better than us. Man City better than us. Liverpool better than us. Aston Villa better than us. Spain better than us. Man United better than us. I couldn't stand them. So 7 in my main target now. Oh, God's sake, man.
Did I hear Spurs better than us? Did I hear
said
that?
it,
Yeah.
Michael, mate, I'm surprised at that comment, bro. I'm
Really?
not going to lie to you, mate.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dirty
Michael.
comment, that, isn't it? A bit of a dirty one.
Yeah, a bit of the dirty one.
He's stressing, mate. He's stressing.
And we nicked Villa's best player, but
yeah. We just did Villa's best assistant coach as well. So how could it be better than us? But big ups to you anyway, Mark. That's your opinion, mate. We allow people to have their opinions in here. Big up Papa Charles. Big up Curl. Jordan. True is worth testing him out in the Premier League. I think we should sign a new goalkeeper. 100%. Lol. That's true, DJ South. Yeah. Charles with the petrol station Wi-Fi. Yeah, we have to sign a goalkeeper. That's why I think Diego Costa will happen. 100% spot on. Big up to big ups to Dan, please. Not today, Jack, mate. Not today. Big ups to Woodshedder in the building.
Big
Salute to you, Dan. And
big up Woodshedder.
Yeah, man. Your excluded panelists. The Spurs loss might be a blessing in disguise, as it highlights the drop of them first team to the bench, which is the joss that I director got us. Yep, spot on. Chalobah was forced out. He was the best centre back. This is incredible and bad, not liking Xabi Alonso. Honest to truth, Charles. Michael, I'm not being funny, mate. It was not Alonso that got Trevor Chalobah. I know we're all upset about Trevor Chalobah, mate. But the situation we saw this coming anyway. We knew that Trevor Chalobah would have been sold eventually from these owners. So honest to truth, mate, I would have blamed the owners instead of Alonso. Alonso getting his players what he thinks best. And last season, our defence was crap. Now we've got Lacroix in, and we haven't even got rid of West of Ivana off the books, and he looks like he's staying. The thing is, I'm not being positive. Negative all the time. I can't stand these owners for one bit. But for a minute, we're all shocked. Yeah, they've changed the model as the experience in the team. We're all blue collar out, but the situation is you can't just be negative every season. We've now got a fantastic team what's coming in, like Morgan Rogers. We also got Morgan Rogers with Cole Palmer. We're having Joel Pedro. We've got Danny Welbeck as an experience, what we've been crying out for. We also got Lacroix, who's more experienced and way better than Trevor Chalobah. I hate to break it to you. He's way better. And if this true as well with Nottingham Forest Malero, who's been into final, that's another young Brazilian kid is in there. He's way better than Trevor Chalobah. I'm not saying Trevor Chalobah, he was one of our best defenders, but he was just a squad rotation centre back. And I will miss Trevor Chalobah. I think it's a big bad mistake that we got rid of him. But at the end of the day, they did it for a profit of by UK tax. And anyone of my panelists and everyone in the chat will say exactly the same thing. But don't worry, man. In the day, we're getting players that's been backed. But big ups to you, Michael, and just chill, mate. Just chill. Trust me. Jordan, plan. I want a new goalkeeper. Same here, mate. Question, thoughts on your defence. Who plays the Prem and who plays the Cups? Honest to truth, that's a good shout, Rafi. That's a good question there. Let me just quick. There's a lot. Big ups to Miss Molina and everyone, man. I will literally. Thanks, Dan. Big ups to you too. Yeah. Big ups to you, man. Thank you for subscribing. Hey guys, I will come to you and big up to Lucif in the building.
Big up, Yusuf.
All right. I will.
Big up, Lucif.
Mr. Joshy J as well. Big ups to you as well, man.
Joshy J, big up.
Miss Melina, Dan Measy, Max Popper, Charles Cow, and DJ South. Big ups to Miss Melina there.
Big up, Miss Melina. Big up,
Melina.
Big up.
Big ups to Alan. Breaking. AC Milan are pushing to sign Chelsea winger Pedro Neto this summer. Chelsea are understood to follow the Portugal international at 70 million.
Well, Don't discount AC Milan straight away then.
70 million.
in
AC
Italian
Milan ain't going to
clubs.
pay that.
I don't think so.
They're too broke.
Unless another player's coming the other way.
Big ups to Mike, Mitch out as well.
Rafael Leao coming the other way. Imagine that.
Yeah, how many wingers do we need, DJ?
I'm just saying.
I don't think Finny will join us.
Or Mike Manuel, mate. Mike Manuel, bruv.
Right. So where was
I? Maybe.
Well done to Alan for that. From thing, but where was I from the chat? Where was I in the chat? We'll come to that afterwards. Was it the question? Well, Ravi's question. Okay, Ravi's question. Okay, Ravi's asked the question, panelists, and what I'll do, I'll come up to more. Defense. Guys, keep in the chat. Yeah, I will come to you guys. I will come to back for more of you because at the end of the day, we've got a lot to discuss. Okay. Question: thoughts on your defense? Who plays the Prem, and who plays the Cups?
I don't know.
Well, I think with the Premier League, it's your best 11, isn't it? I think that takes preference, doesn't it? The Premier League.
Yeah.
Defense is
the best 11, and the Cups, depending who we get. I mean, if we get Accrington Stanley in the third round of the FA Cup, then you can relax a little bit and play some of the understudies. But if you get like an Arsenal Liverpool in the third round, you still play your best team, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Horses for courses as well. So, Palestra, he'll play against teams who's defensive, maybe. I think I can see what's his name leaving Malagusto. I can see him going.
Yeah, I can too.
Man City are looking at him strongly.
Mm.
And if that Pepi Chavarria comes, it's out of him and Hato for the left side. And, Colwell's playing with our number at the back is going to be Colwell and Lacroix, I think, those two.
Okay.
That's our strongest backline.
Well, big ups to you, Max, as well.
I think you can get rid of the rest of the bums, can't you, Max? And I still think we need one more decent centre-back, get rid of all those bums, get another centre-back in. If Enzo stays, one quality midfielder. If Enzo goes, we need two quality midfielders. I think that's our next targets, really. Yeah, after Diogo Costa. We need a keeper first.
Spot on there, Carl. Measy?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. I think Hato will probably start the left center back position. And then the partnership of, Lacroix and Colwell makes up the three at the back. And then, we still play with the wing backs. So probably now the thing is with Reece James now, do you guys think he's a wing back, or like will Xavi play him at a wing back position, or do you think Reece will be playing, somewhere in the pivot with Moy? Let's say if Enzo leaves.
Or if they're playing free.
The problem with Reece James is he can play wing back. He can play wing back, mate, but his body can't.
I would rather Chavarria play wing back though over Reece James.
What's that, Chelsea?
I'd rather Chavarria play wing back than Reece James. I'd rather stick Reece James
and Palestra.
And Palestra.
And Palestra, yeah.
I'll put Reece James as one of the three.
Wing back will break Reece James.
That's what I'm thinking too.
He can play that right centre back role at times, similar to what Azpilicueta did back in the day, because he can still put in the ball. Like, remember those crossfield passes that Azpilicueta used to put on. What's the Spanish keeper guy's head? The striker.
Costa.
Diego Costa. The rubbish. He started off good.
Alvaro Morata.
Alvaro Morata.
Yeah.
100%, Max. DJ?
It's a strange one. It's a funny one, Dan, because again, it depends on the formation Alonso plays. I think if he plays a back four, your back four is going to be Reece James, Lacroix, Levi Corwell, and
Spot on.
Hatto. If he goes with a back three, I think he'll go with Palestra as one of the wing backs, along with obviously Pepi Chavarria. And I think you're going to have again Lacroix in there, along with Levi, and another one. Whether that'll be, I think Reece James rests when it comes to a back three games. I think you find next season Reece James will not be starting many games unless they're playing a back four. I'll be real with you because I think unless he pushes him in midfield.
So DJ, do you think Reece should still be captain?
I think he's going to have a change of guard at the captain. I think Reece will still be captain if he starts games. I just think again it depends on formations Alonso plays, because I think if he's playing a back four, then Reece will be in there and he'll be captain. But if it's a back three, I think Reece misses the games. Unless he puts him in
DJ,
midfield.
can you not see Reece James playing on the right-hand side of a back three, though? Reece James, Lacroix, and Colwell. And I won't discount maybe Reece James making the odd appearance in midfield at times as well.
Yeah. I mean, it depends, Kel. If we bring in another quality centre-back, all right, then he might just go with those three back. He may go 3-3. I think you find he's going to go with three big defenders, and I think this is why I think you're going to have Lacroix, Levi Corwell, and I think you're going to have another big centre back in there. Now, whether that is Jacob Ramon, whether it is the guy from PSG, whoever else we're going to go in for, I think he's going to go with three big defenders at the back, and only when he doesn't go with them is when he plays a back four. So it'll be an interesting one. To see what happens with Reece. I think he'll still be amongst the team, but I just don't think he'll start many games. And maybe, as I said, if Lavia does go, which has been talks of today, then he might use Reece James as that other midfielder in there, because I think he can play that role.
Wow, big up to Thomason, my bro Thomason.
That's what I mean. He might be utilised in midfield on the odd occasion. I can see that at times. It's happened before, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
I think that's Reece's future now. I don't see Reece playing at the right center back or the right wing back position. My bad, Dan. I think Reece's his future now is in the midfield, and especially if Enzo leaves, that might be the midfield replacement for Enzo. It's like Reece and Moy, Reece and I don't know, Isuego, Lavia, So I Henderson as well. So yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I don't think that big center mid is coming to the club anymore. I think, like they said, we're buy to sell. So unless we sell Enzo, no one else is really coming into the club.
No, you're right, Mizi, but it's a good question about Reece James, because I have been trying to say this, because now we've got the Palestra, and then if we bring Pepi Chavarria, do you think Reece James will get more games time, or would he play as a centre-back? Because the situation, big ups to you, Jordan, as well. Reece James is our main captain. He's our number one captain. So now, like, we've got this new team coming together, and we know that Reece James is unreliable. He sometimes, when he plays, he can play good, and sometimes he gets injured. Do you think now Alonso maybe might saying to Reece James, it's better off we put you off the bench now, playing you every regular, because your injuries keeping playing concerns, like we saw in the World Cup with Reece James, where he played and he was out injured. Then he was out for 3 games. Then he came back. Then he struggled to play against in the France second half. Maybe there might be an option why now Reece James could be the bench side, but it's a hard one. It's a hard one. As myself,
Dan, I can see Reece James getting rested from time to time. I can see him maybe playing mostly in the bigger games where he's required as the skipper. I can see him getting rested games on the odd occasion. Yeah. But you say, this is another question. You take Reece James out, say he's rested, who then becomes your skipper? If Enzo stays or Enzo goes, do you think...
Caicedo, wouldn't it?
Or Levi.
Colwell?
Yeah.
Colwell.
Or Lacroix, because he's a leadership.
I tell you what, my favourite is Colwell.
Yeah.
As vice captain.
Yeah. Vice captain.
I think he will be.
I think he will.
Even
be fine.
if Enzo stays, I don't think he deserves it.
No, no.
Personally, I don't think Xavi Alonso. I don't think he's going to have a set formation. I think he will swap and change quite often. I don't think, especially to start off with the season as well. I don't until he works himself out as well properly. I do think he's going to swap and change quite a bit.
Do you think he'll swap and change, Chelsea, depending on who we're playing?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And like that Chavarria, I've watched him quite a lot in La Liga. And to be fair, he's actually a really decent player. But obviously, a lot of people don't really hear of it. Like, he played for Rayo Vallecano, didn't he? But I think last season he had third most duels, third most carries, fourth most interceptions, and most accelerations. He's actually quite a decent little player, to be fair. And I feel like we need someone like that.
Do you know what I saw earlier, proper Chelsea, is some highlights, him against Barcelona and against Yamal.
Yamal, yeah.
And he proper mugged him off throughout that game that I watched. So he's got something about him. He has got something about him.
Decent player.
He's tenacious, to say the least.
So this is why I think Xavi Alonso wouldn't swap and change as well, because he has got them wing backs as well.
Mm.
What's his nationality? Is he Spanish?
Spanish.
Yeah.
So how come he hasn't broken into the? No disrespect to the guy, right? I've never seen him play, but how come he hasn't broken into the nationals team?
True.
Maybe because he's playing for Rayo Vallecano and not Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Good point.
And also, did you have to remember? Could we say about Marco Arteta? He never played for the Spanish league international. He's never played for his country. All these players that are good have never played for some of them never played for an international club. Look at that old Brazilian who used to play with beside Fat Ronaldo and the likes of that, and he was midfield for Brazil, and he never got a chance to play for the Brazilian international. So
you've got a few Spanish left backs as well.
Yeah,
you've obviously got Cucurella there, Grimaldo. What's the other one? Baldi, is it?
Yeah,
as well.
The Barcelona left back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think with some certain national teams, they have favourites from certain particular teams, especially the Spanish, because they're mainly sort of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. And a lot of people don't get a look in. Doesn't mean to say they don't cut the mustard, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
True. No, it's true. Spot. I'm looking at something for Pepi Chavarria now on Insta that I did see we now got him, but
why are you doing that? A quick question for DJ.
Yeah, Max.
Did you watch the Super Cup the other day? Porto against, is it Terenzi or whoever they played them?
Do you know what? I missed that game. You know that, Max. I was so busy doing other things. I missed it. What happened? I don't know. Who won that?
No, Porto won it 1-0.
Okay.
But the relevance of my question is that there's a video going around where Diogo Costa was hugging all the players.
Yeah.
Like it was like a goodbye type.
Oh, Max, that might be something to do with his granddad dying or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a rumor, Max. It was just a rumor. Basically, his granddad passed away, and then they made out, it might be a goodbye with Mergy going to Chelsea. No, it's because he was really upset about.
So thanks for adding a bit of context to that. You know, some people, I do know people make up stories. I just want to see if there's any.
Well, there might be more to it still, Max, mightn't there? You just don't know. So
yeah.
The links to him are true, Max. I mean, it's not nonsense talk. We are definitely looking at him, and as I said, the Portuguese guy who's reporting it, Pedro Almeida, he's very, very known, especially with all the stuff that's ongoing in Portugal. In fact, he was the one that broke the news of Silva going to Bournemouth before anyone else did. And everyone thought, oh, you know what you're talking about. Why would Silva, a player like that, go to Bournemouth? And how right and spot on he was. So so he also mentioned, he also was the other one that brought up the news. I know Top Skills, not Top Skills. There was another outlet that reported Quenda. He also mentioned Quenda coming to Chelsea as well. And again, people thought he was going at the time. Everyone thought, no, he's going Man United. But in fact, no, he actually said that no, he's actually going Chelsea.
DJ, can I ask you a question? You know the guy Tim Vickery, who's a specialist on South. I know he's English, but he's a specialist on South American football. If anyone knows, he knows. This guy in Portugal, has he got the same sort of reputation as Tim Vickery?
Who's this, Almeida?
Yeah, the guy you're on about.
He does. I mean, any kind of like big moves in Portugal that happens, he's on them very quickly. And like I said, when people were saying today, I heard people saying, "Oh, who is this guy? He's a nobody." If you actually look at his following is spot on there. And if you actually go looking back at history, he got a lot of things said first before a lot of them did, and everyone else was just trying to follow Key. Oh, we knew that story before he did. No. When it comes to all the Portuguese players, and I only know this because obviously I follow a lot of the Portuguese stuff, obviously, and he's one of our biggest journalists in Portugal that will mention any kind of players. There's another one as well that's out there, but he's one of the biggest ones that covers all the teams like Porto, Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, and you've got another one who covers the lower side of all the Portuguese teams. So yeah, but he mainly covers all the bigger teams.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and
Max, mate.
Give me 5 minutes. I just need to.
All right, pal. I'm going to quickly read the chat as well because the chat's going crazy. All right, sorry, guys, I've got to read the chat quick, man. It's going crazy, and then what we'll do, we'll come to the training, and we'll come to next thing. We'll talk about the Pepi Chavarria, and then we'll talk about the young kids as well. I've got a lot of discussion to do. So big up to everyone for the bit, and thanks for being patient in the chat as well, man. I know you guys got a lot of things to say on the panelists, and will be reading your chat now, and then soon we get that all the chat done. Then we can answer your questions, and I know Rasta Pasta, bless him, he's also put this one out. I will come back so I could put a favourite to that. But anyway, big ups to everyone, and make sure you just hit the like and subscribe button as always. And people who are new in here as well, welcome to the Chelsea family as well. Jordan, and I see Marco Silva as well. Welcome to the chat as well. I will come down and read your chat as well, man. And it's been a pleasure with you guys loving and supporting. So you can have your opinions. You got everyone have their opinions, and if you've got to disagree with the panelists, we always respect you guys and you mates, and just make sure you respect the chat and respect the panelists as well. But big ups to everyone, man. Anyway, so big ups to Ravi.
Dan, can I just ask, mate? Is it Ravi? He was asking a GoFundMe for what? More pints of Doom Bar? I don't know what he wants a GoFundMe for.
Zimmer frame.
Zimmer frame. That's what it is.
Not toothpaste for a proper shelf then.
Hey Ravi, hey, you need to stop with this kind of banter, because they'll get you back with your yellow pages, but like your 5'2" shortness. A Liverpool fan as well, bless him. Well, big ups to John Blue saying big ups. Who do start on Wednesday? We'll come to that as well, Sean. I already read these. Yeah, I've already read them.
Dan, can I just say, who are we going to start on Wednesday? Do you think that Sanchez missing against Tottenham with this minor injury was a coincidence? Do you think it might be connected with this Diogo Costa move and Alonso's not happy with him? Therefore, Penders might start on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think, honestly, true. Okay, Meezy's got to go, man. Big ups to Meezy.
Big up, Meezy.
Yeah, Meezy has to go pick up his kid.
Yeah, big up, Meezy.
No, yeah. Honestly, true. I think with this Sanchez, what me and DJ are swinging, it's quite irrelevant how he's picked up a slight injury. This is what we had this last season with Sanchez, previous season before. I just think Alonso don't rate him, Kel, and I just don't think he really wants him at the club.
Surely he's looked at footage over the past couple of seasons and knows he doesn't really cut it, mate.
No, don't. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. And I think now Pendes and Sullivan come from Strasbourg. They're all at Hong Kong, travel with the pre-season. I reckon he's going to have give Pendes the chance to be in goal.
Well, that's the thing. If Pendes does start on Wednesday, that's a little bit of an indication, isn't it? Surely, or am I just looking too far into it?
No, I agree with you, Kel. If Pendes starts on Wednesday, we say goodbye to Sanchez because we know Diego Costa is 100% happening.
What's the rest of the panel think?
Papa Charles?
Sorry, yeah. No, it went all funny then. No, I agree with you, Kel. I think Pendes will start definitely. And I've been saying for quite a while Sanchez will be out the door. At first, we obviously heard rumours that Sanchez was in the plans, but look, they're all going to say that, aren't they, for a while to sort of keep it a bit hush. But I think it's hard though because obviously I didn't actually read it earlier, but I heard about Jorgensen. Apparently, that's now been shut off. So I'm wondering if Sanchez goes, Jorgensen back up, Pendes as first. Obviously, I'd rather Sanchez as second choice, but Sanchez is not going to want to play second fiddle, is he?
Yeah, but Papa Charles, that's just a rumour about Jorgensen. He's definitely going.
I know. It was a proper link. It was a proper. I can't remember who it was.
PYS said that right. PYS, you looking at Papa Charles on that one?
What's that?
Was it Is it Pies who said that one? Pies, you're talking about the Jorgensen deal falling out or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pies and Mash. Yeah.
Basically, the situation with him is it's not the deal's over. It's just they can't. It's something they can't agree something to do with the deal. It's not the deal's not off. There's just a disagreement on how the deal is going to be done because I think Chelsea prefer to sell him to Strasbourg if they possibly can, but they only want him as a loan option.
Right.
So I don't know how do you sell to yourselves?
That's a bit weird, DJ, considering...
How do you sell to yourselves?
That's weird, considering Blueco own them, mate, isn't it?
Exactly. You know? It's a weird one, mate. It's a weird one. It really...
I mean, when it comes to sort of irrelevant players, I don't sort of take no interest in it, to be fair.
How can they disagree with themselves, for God's sakes? You know what I mean?
I haven't got a clue. Honestly, it's a weird one. It really is. It really
to your answer, Kel, I think Pendes starts. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with Pendes. But I'm going to carry on reading the chat, guys. All right, let me carry on reading the chat because it's going crazy. I've lost where I am, mate. I've really. Where was I? I'm going to have to skip.
You're up near Peterborough, mate. That's where you are.
Okay, Richard. Question: who will be the Chelsea starting centre-back partnership? I'll come to that after, Rory. And cheers to Kel. I am on my third pint. Let's us raise the glasses to the champion from the season. That is
fair play to you, Woodshedder, mate. If it hadn't have been for Dan, I would have still been up the social club, mate, having more. Needs
big
must.
Big up to Mr. Joshua Boy. Big up Dan and panel. Big up to you. What about James Trafford, potentially England future number one choice keeper? I think he'd be good as England. Henry talks Arsenal believes Osimhen is heading to Spurs. No. Osimhen is too old to sign for 65 million. Let's not forget the price. 100% spot on, Jordan. Are the rumours true about Diego Costa? Yeah, it is, mate. Darren Minty. Big up to Darren Minty in the building as well. Man City director is in Hong Kong too. Man, who knows? Marasca was Gusta, Enzo, and Neto. Yep, we heard. Yep.
Take them.
Costa,
give us the money.
Costa saying farewell to Posta yesterday. No, it weren't. That's deal. That's false. He's granddad part. He reliable. That deal is happening. Yep, 100%. Is blue coat in, blue coat out. I see all that has died down now. Oh yeah, because we got a waste of people that can't control the blue coat protest right. That's right.
Still blue coat out, mate.
But it's still blue coat out no matter what. And SW6 even crashed it on the crashed it on them as well. But
what they're doing in their summer transfer market doesn't make up for the crack they've caused the club and the cancer they spread through the club in the last 4 years. They need to do a lot more.
That don't change. That don't change at all.
Don't change at all.
Still
And big
blue
up to
collar,
Sean
man.
as well. It's still blue collar out no matter what. So big up to Sean. That means Robert Sanchez gone. 100% he's gone. Chelsea Ed's protest was awful last season. Yeah, it was Daniel Knight. I wanted Trafford, but I will still take any keeper over Sanchez. Spot on, yeah, 100%. Big ups to Adam Breaking. We'll talk about that one as well with Pedro. From this marker, it was a waste of time. Sadly, no point of doing them. Nobody believes it. Yeah, 100% in it. Goalkeeper is more important signing Osimhen and Allen. Yeah, that's from Allen. I love Pedro now, but we have too many wingers. Spot on. Big up to Miss Molina as well. Sanchez, number one keeper in 2026 behind Wild. Spot on. Question: will you beat Arsenal in the Prem? Oh, of course, we'll beat Arsenal in the Prem. Dan Easy, Max Popper. Yes, big up to Ravi as well. Send me a link to the Chelsea Edge YouTube account. Yeah, Dan, you know, if you've got Edge's YouTube account, post a link out, mate. Big up to John Blue as well, man. My buddy. It's no matter what, nothing changes. Blue collar out, you should know that. But it's I'm just not like honest truth. I'm backing Alonso and I'm backing my football club, not these owners. That's what we all should do. Always back our club and the manager. Like I didn't back Liam Waston, yeah, because I think he was a PET fraud, and Back to the Future Matt Fly. I didn't back them because they were wasters.
Well, you've got to. Yeah. He's the best gaffer we've had since Tuchel, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Just the thought of Sanchez, our number one choice goalkeeper, makes me 100 spot on.
Yeah, cringe.
I think it because of Mark Pennis. That's why we haven't gone for a goalkeeper. If he doesn't do well, then we get a goalkeeper, not Roberto Sanchez. Spot on, Sean. Big ups to John Blue from Mr. Joshy J. One word, no. That's just all bigging up each other. Even for the Miss Melina as well. John Blue, the Chelsea 98. That's your YouTube channel, mate. I'm not good at sending links, sadly. Okay. Max said we're moving in silence, Dan. Yep. Who's Matt? Well, Maxwell on Twitter. We need to quickly get Wharton. I heard United make big moves this week. Yeah, they ain't gonna get Adam Wharton. Trust me, we'll get. It's been talks over the line. Nemio Furlow, man. There's been talks that before we got Lacroix, there have been talks about Adam Wharton coming to Chelsea. So why would Osimhen want go Spurs and retire winning trophies at Spurs? That's spot on, Daniel Knight. Big ups to Lucifer as well, man. Newcastle reject Arsenal bod again. Yeah, it certainly did, man. Penny pinching. I did something stupid earlier. I was washing my dishes and I put my hands inside an empty tin of chopped tomatoes. Oh, I hope you're right, Jordan, there, man. Unless that's a joke. What's up, lads? Big up to Brax Chelsea TV as well, man.
Oh, big up, Brax.
Yeah,
big up Brax.
Is a smart man. He's not a yes man. Yes, spot on, Daniel Knight. I cut myself, but still a smarter decision that keeping Sanchez as a number one goalkeeper. Thanks, Dan. Big up to you too. Big up to you, man. Big up to Mitch at sell tossing, please. 100% sell tossing a tosser. You can thank my friend Thomason Osmia. He introduced me to your channel. Yeah, my big bro Thomason, who's an Arsenal fan. We had a bit of an entire class with Kel and Thomason earlier.
Yeah, a few of us left the chat in the end, didn't we?
Yeah. Rasta Pasta 10. Big ups everyone on the panel today. Kel, I've subbed to your channel. Keep it up from Rasta Pasta. Yep.
Thank you, Rasta Pasta, my geezer.
Big up to Rasta there, man. Diego Costa number 1, Pendes number 2, goalkeeper spot on. Spurs have Sandro Tonali. I wish we had signed him. Dan, seeing Arsenal landing Bruno and Finney breaks my heart. It used to be us once. Yeah, it used to be us once, but they're not getting Finney. And they haven't got Bruno over the line yet. So don't panic. Don't panic. Chalobah got 2 years left on his contract. Yeah, he did have 2 years. You're right there. I don't think Finney will join Arsenal on the high. Of course not. No. Italian clubs don't have 70 million. Yeah, 100% backs. They don't. Dan, I'm going to have to disagree with you. Chef wasn't a rotation centre-back. We started beside Colwell in the Club World Cup, and he started the Confidence League final as well. He was a good defender. No, Rasta. I'm glad you disagree with me, but the thing is, honest truth, he was still a rotation centre back, mate. He was always coming off the bench, but he played part of the because we had the B team in the Confidence League. So any day, it wasn't our best. It wasn't our number one centre back to play away through to the final. And then also the Club World Cup, we had a centre back who was injured. That's why he took part. But he was quite a rotation centre back. But he was no matter what our better centre back than the rest of the centre backs what we got at the club. Apart from Colwell being an injured for the whole season, that's about it. But yeah, man. But big ups to you, Rasta Pasta, man. Big ups to you, my boy. Do you see Robert Sanchez starting against Fulham? Nope. Dan, it's fair enough. I hope not, because we end up losing, Sean. Dan, it's fair enough you like Abi Alonso, but this guy got eaten alive at Real Madrid. What makes you think he will be any better than Chelsea? Respectfully, Dan. I'm good. Like, honest to truth, honest to my pick. Like, at Real Madrid, he had 70% win rate, right? 100%. And he was only 4 points away from Barcelona, top number one. The situation is with Alonso, why he got sacked at Real Madrid. Because the thing is, with Vinicius Jr.'s big ego, soon he joined Real Madrid, they were collapsing. They're all had massive problems.
It was player power, wasn't it, Dan? And not being funny, I've actually heard of all people, Mbappe liked Alonso, and you would have thought he would have been one that would have been against Alonso, but he wasn't. He was for him. Vinicius Jr. was one that didn't like him.
Tchouameni as well, Camavinga, they all liked him.
Yeah, and Antonio Rudiger, Thibaut Courtois, all of them liked him, apart from Vinicius Jr. and then Victor Valdi.
Yeah.
The rest of them, yeah, that was it. And on the day, you want to go watch the stats before thinking about Alonso with that, because when he was at Bayer Leverkusen, he broke a record where they nearly got relegated, and he was unbeaten, and he got the Bayer Leverkusen.
You say that, Dan. He had just over 70% win rate, but he was only 2 or 3 points behind Barcelona at the time, wasn't he?
That's what I said. 3 points. Yeah. It was only 3 points. No, 4 points. 4 points away from Barcelona. Yeah. 4 points.
So he didn't do a shit job, but it was just that some players didn't like him. So
one other thing I'll also say as well, big up to you, Michael. And this is none of us are coming at you, bro. So I don't think we are. What I'll say is this: you tell me this, right? What big name ego manager can go in there? They've got the right manager in Jose there now. Yeah, there's no way these players are going to mess around. When you've got someone like Xabi Alonso there, who's probably not as vocal as Jose is, or he doesn't give it, he's going to take it. But if you look at his actual percentage rate, as the lads have already said, his win percentage rate there was second to none. And it's just the players, for whatever reason, 1 or 2 players didn't want him around because they didn't like his style of football. Yeah. But he was still winning.
Can I just ask a question for Michael, DJ? Sorry to break that.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, who would you choose out of if you you're not happy with Alonso? What manager would you want then, Michael? What another Potter, Graham Potter, like a Gareth Southgate who came into a club?
He's going to say Luis Enrique, bro. I know he is.
If he says Luis Enrique, it's never going to happen. It's that PSG.
Or Thomas Tuchel.
Or a Thomas Tuchel will never happen. He can't stand his owners. So what is, we've got to be. You've got to think logic, because in disguise, you have to understand, Michael. If we didn't have Liam Wilson last season, right, and this what big ups to Lord Anonymous, because if we didn't have Liam Wilson in charge after Enzo Maresca left, we could have probably had Liam Wilson in charge for this season, and we might not see none of these players come to Chelsea now. So it's a blessing in the sky that we've got when Enzo Maresca went, and we got Liam Wilson in charge last season to see what it's like, and then we blew him off to go get Alonso in. So we can't really judge for a statue with Alonso because we lost to the mighty Spurs with 10 men with bunch of kit. I don't care. It's a pre-season. You want to look at the bigger picture. He's bringing his own players in. Like he's getting back. He's bringing experience with Henderson and Danny Welbeck in. And I think at the end of the day, Henderson, like we talk about captaincies, you've got so many different experience in there now. Could be in charge of the captaincy, like so Jordan Henderson could push the team. Danny Welbeck, who's got more experience in the way he's played for Man United, Arsenal, and all that lot, and won things before in his past before he played for Brighton. And then you got Lacroix as well, who did well for Crystal Palace, and you got Colwell who could be in charge, and Reece James. Even though Reece James is a bit quiet, and then if we do keep Enzo Fernandez, and then Palestra, who's been one of the best centre backs in AC Milan.
Well, he won the best defender in Serie A last season, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But any day, I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking because the one thing is, Michael, if he goes win the Premier League this season, I'm clipping this, and I'll guarantee you'll come back. Oh my God, Alonso done a great thing, won us the Premier League that season, and you'll be celebrating.
You've got to think, Xavi Alonso was also the only top-class manager that was about at the time we got him as well, really. Otherwise, we would have been left with some bloody National League manager or something.
I know some people might throw Xavi Hernandez into the frame, into the question there. But managerial-wise, who's been more successful, Alonso or Xavi Hernandez? Alonso.
100%.
So he was the best choice, wasn't he, proper Chelsea?
Yeah,
he was. When I first heard about it, don't get me wrong, I was a bit like, I don't like Liverpool. I don't want anything in my club to do with Liverpool. But look, he is a brilliant manager, and I'm sure he will come into the Premier League and show what he can do as well.
Yeah. And he's played in the Premier League, which is something else as well.
Exactly.
So,
and he's manager as well, Michael. Not many of those have got that option as well. They've called him a manager, so he's got his own say on who comes in and who goes out. I think Trevor Chalobah, though, I think was one that we all knew was going to probably happen last season and we're going to sell him. But this season they've got money for him. He's 26 years old now, 27.
Yeah.
So now
27
now they're going to look at him and think, okay, he's even I didn't want him to go because for me personally, Disasi, Tosin, and Badashili should have gone first before he did.
And you know what, DJ? I'd even throw Fofana in the hat there as well.
Yeah, as well. But unfortunately, he was the one that fetched us the money, and this is what these owners, unfortunately, this is one of the reasons why it's still Blueco out. Whether people want to accept it or not, we are still a sell to buy club, and that's what they're doing. So
100%.
I think at the end of the day, none of us really want to see Chalobah go because we've got a lot of love for the guy. Yeah. But if he can fund the team to make us better in the long run, then so be it at the end of the day.
All right, guys, I'm going to skip the chat for a little. I'm going to skip the chat as well because there's too many. Are we like getting Diego Costa? Please no more Bozo. The Bob giving the ball away for no reason. 100% burger bonus. Big ups to you, man. Big ups to Jordan as well. That's what we should start doing. Spot on. Rotating and playing certain players in certain games. Spot on. Martin, big up to Marty Silvio. Yep. It may be best for Reece to be a bit part of player if that makes him reliable. Spot on. Yeah. And then agree with Colwell for captain. Spot on. Hato is our main left back. That was Matthew's responsibility on young lad. For the fans need to give the boy time. Losing quickly is terrible. Spot on. Who do you think will be the next signing at Chelsea after left wing back? We'll come to that as well, Dan. Big up to CFC Gamer in the building as well. Exactly. Should start penders on Wednesday, 100%. Big up to Weber Das. Chelsea need Osimhen and Chavarria to compete against top teams. 100%. I agree with that. I love Colwell, but he's injury prone. It is worth having him as a captain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot. Big up to Alan for a height difference, Kel. And that, Bobby Smoke signals ringing me there, so I'll send him a link.
If they want a height difference, they need to get me and Dan in the team, don't we? We're 6 foot, mate, aren't we?
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for having me in the chat. It's nice to meet everyone here. Yeah, so it's welcome to have you as well, Jordan.
Big up to you, man.
Chelsea Sanchez used to get raid. Yeah, 100%. Yep. Hope Penders plays Wednesday, whether Sanchez injured or not. Spot on. I would rather play a pet walk over Sanchez, 100%. No, but Chelsea's teeth you were talking about. Oh my God. In fighting lol. Arguing with the mirror lol. I'm flipping now. Guys. Why is Penders even on the holiday? He should have been at pre-season from day one.
No, he was away with the Netherlands, wasn't he? In the World Cup.
He was.
Belgium, He's only come back. He's come back.
Yeah. Who owns Blue Coat? Egg Barley, whatever his name is, or Toboli. Egg Barley now, not Toboli. He owns it now, Jordan.
Is it next year he loses like the chairman position or whatever it is next year?
Yeah, it does,
Who's taking that? Egg Barley?
Yeah, he
is.
No,
Egg Barley's already taken over, isn't he? He's already been 4 years.
He's still got what? From my understanding, it's the last year for Todd Bowley.
Yeah. So it's next year it changes.
Yeah.
But who takes it though? Egg Barley.
Yeah.
Egg Barley, Egg Barley next year, I don't see any more protesting happening next season. If we do protest next season, it will be another waste of time and rubbish again, 100%. We don't need to protest.
A positive way of looking at that is if there's no protests, maybe that's because we're doing well as a team.
Spot on, Kel. Yep. Finney is Arsenal PR nonsense news. Spot on, Daniel Knight. I will be Mike Penders, don't worry. And big ups to Chavarria Shaho. Big ups to you, mate. I can't pronounce that name. Johnny Miller was moaning off the preseason when we lost against Spurs. I said stop moaning over the Tim Pot preseason trophy. Yeah, spot on. I think Morgan Wood just gone to Arsenal if Arsenal was in charge. I spot on
100%.
100%.
Absolutely.
Sell the flop and have Joel Pedro start Danny Welbeck or number 1, 2. Then Dasan Sapiev or our number 3. Yes, spot on, Warrior. Big ups to Alan. This thing is about Avi Alonso has been given the title manager. Also, he's been getting back. Let's see. Yes, spot on, Alan. I can't make judgment until a ball has been kicked. Yes, spot on, John Blue. Klopp told Liverpool to get Xavi when he left Liverpool, but they went with egghead slot. 100%. That's spot on. Yeah. and did not at the time they were singing, "Oh no, slot." Who that Klopp? Yeah. Fofana is our worst defender. Low. I'd rather keep Chalobah. Spot on, Burger. I will keep it. Spurs were particularly full strength and barely beat our B team. Low. Yeah, spot on, Marty. And it's all. Don't forget. People forget Spurs had more pre-season fitness than Chelsea. So, yeah. Big ups to Rasta Plus. Dan, you hit 551 subscriber. Congrats. Next to 600 subs. Big ups to everyone, man. Big ups to everyone. Thank you for the love and support, man. Brilliant. Brilliant news, man. Let's get there, man. Wanted this to be the season to get top-level manager and getting top players. Morgan Wood is good, but we need far more than in managers. I wanted a big name. DJ suggestion of Xavi was good. Yeah, but Alonso's way better than Xavi Hernandez, Michael, and also he's way better than Marco Arteta. We can't judge on something that he hasn't been in charge for a minute that we ain't going to know and see in the Premier League this season. We can't judge Alonso. And every day, and you've got to understand this. We've been crying. That's what I love about the fans, Max and DJ and Papa Chelsea and Carl, right? We've been crying for a lot of experience for the last 3 years. That these bunch of clowns, right, were moving. And now we're bringing in experience, what Alonso actually doing for us. We're still moaning about it. I just don't get it.
You can't please everybody. Some people are only happy when they're moaning, Dan, aren't they?
Yeah,
you know?
This is what I say to people, because so many people trolling me over it. And I was like, look, grow up. Look, it's us fans that have been crying out for these experienced players. I don't care whether it's Jordan Henderson. He's not going to get much minutes, but he's got that leadership that's going to come on the pitch for the last 10 minutes or whatever and at least give the players something to sort of... And even in the dressing room, do you know what I mean? I just thought, but we've been crying out for him.
Have you noticed, proper Chelsea, right? It's not just the fans out there. It's ex-footballers and pundits. One minute they're going, we need experience, we need 100%. This. And then as soon as we go and do what they're saying, they're going the complete opposite again. We can't win, can we?
No, and as usual, Jamie Carragher's had his 2 cents on the
spitting prick. That's what he is. Spitting prick.
I mean, to come out and say Nottingham Forest
I've got one word for him. He's
I mean,
vile.
To say Nottingham Forest and Newcastle could finish above us is just taking it to another level, mate. It really
Well,
is.
he's so anti-Chelsea.
Honestly.
It's disgraceful. It's
The
embarrassing.
guy's a muppet.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
I don't know if it's
Why did
true
he
though,
say
Max.
that?
And again, it could be someone that could be making up crap. I don't know, but
It probably is.
I sent something to Dan, but I think it could be someone talking nonsense. But,
It could be someone
Who's
just
that?
doing one of them nonsense attention seeking.
Yeah, I
things.
sent it to you, Dan, about Jamie Carragher. And
Oh, Jamie.
The thing is, how many Premier Leagues did he win? None.
None.
There you go. So who is he to talk? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a scab, mate. He's a proper scab.
And then today, the worst of all is I'm hearing that Alex Crook on Talk Sports saying Chelsea should have their trophies tarnished because they only got away with a 10 million fine and but what's annoying me is no one is making up the fact that Arsenal have actually got done as well today. I don't know if people it's not made the news. Surprise. That they actually got done for doing the same thing as well, mate.
But this is what we've said, DJ. Every club has got skeletons in their closet. They just haven't been investigated. They've all done dodgy things. They're all hypocrites. They're hypocrites.
Ravi is one of the haters that says about Jordan Henderson as well. Ravi's a hater. Oh, you got Jordan Henderson.
Yeah. And then Ravi's saying about Jamie Carragher. Go on.
No, I'm saying the other thing we've got to realise from that £10 million fine, had we not self-reported, they said they probably would never have found out about it anyway.
Exactly. So why did Blue Co do it? To shame Roman?
No, I think they just wanted, when they saw the book, they just wanted a clean sweep. They thought if somebody did look at the books and saw this anomaly, they may have had a bigger fine. So that's what I think. I think they just wanted to self-report just to keep it clean.
Do you think, Max, then they wanted to start with a clean slate?
Yeah, that's what I think it was.
I don't want to ask, Max. So we are not suspended, though, are we? We're not. I mean, we can still buy players.
No, it's a suspended sentence. That's all.
If we break rules, and they can invoke this suspension at any time within the next 2 years. So we just have to keep squeaky clean in 2 years, not do anything silly.
Well, apparently to Alex Crook on Talk Sport today when he was talking, apparently we've got this thing till 2027. But what they're saying is the 6 points deduction is still put on hold for now.
No, it's not.
We won the appeal.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's what I thought. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I don't
we won the appeal.
They were going to give us a 6 point suspended sentence. We took it to court and they said we're no longer going to give you the 6 points, but what we are going to do in its place is a suspended transfer over that period.
That's what I thought.
So basically, DJ, all we got to do is pay up the 10 million and behave ourselves. That's it.
Can we do that though?
Ask Ed Barley, proper Chelsea. Ask Ed Barley. He's the only one. Yeah.
Well, big ups to Marty Silver. If the FA did random autos, every club would be on
100%.
100%. And that's what I'd hate with the journalists, because they all know that every club does it. So for them to be talking about Chelsea, what they done like it's something new, it's nothing new. Look at, you only have to hear Harry Redknapp talk about when he was in charge and all the bungs he used to take when he was manager.
And Terry Venables, he had a bung as well against him, didn't he?
Yeah, they did.
And Chambers still DJ. What we were talking about.
You could look further afield.
That's the one. I'll big up to you, mate.
If outside investigators came in from outside, even the FA would get done.
Yeah.
But what's annoying me is the Chambers deal. You mentioned it there, Al. But nothing's been talked about the Chambers situation. It's all kept quiet.
Because it's not Chelsea, mate. Because it's not Chelsea.
And Guardian were the Guardian were the ones that reported this, and it's all of a sudden no one's saying nothing about it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's weird, you know. It's
anyway. Yeah, go on. Arsenal with Chambers tonight. Yeah. That should be sorted out. That's been sorted out with 60,000 fine. I'll bring that up in a minute, yeah. But before anything, guys, yeah, I hope you like our Champions League trophy, yeah. Just remember this, all right? Just remember this, what we've got, yeah. I got it sent through yesterday. I told you guys on the back of it, yeah, it's got all the clubs, yeah, that won the European with twice with PSG, and he comes up with Chelsea winning it 2 times. So
Yeah, Dan, I've got a question for you, mate.
Yeah, go on, Carl.
This is for the panel, really. Has it got Arsenal on it?
No, it hasn't.
Has he got Tottenham on it, mate?
No, it hasn't. But anyways, before guys, I will read the chat in a bit. But Bobby Smoke Signals in the building. Big up to Bobby Smoke Signal in the chat.
Yeah, big up,
Yes,
guys.
Bobby.
Big up, guys. Lateness is greatness, Max. Your phrase.
Yes.
Listen, I just want to reel it back a bit. I heard all that stuff about the fine and all those geezers that are coming out and talking nonsense. None of them want to talk about them trying to destroy Chelsea Football Club because of a war that has absolutely nothing to do with the club, but they just used it as an excuse to completely wreck a legacy of one of the greatest owners world football has ever seen.
100%, Bobby.
But I digress.
Spot on.
Look, these pre-season friendlies, I look at them in so many ways. I know they're just friendlies and it's all training and we're all building up, but I look at it to expose the weaknesses that we still have, and boy, do we have them. We've got work to do on and off the
This
pitch.
is what we were saying, Bobby. Losing to Tottenham in the end of the day might do us a favour.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, we're still weak. I was concerned. Gittins, people are waxing lyrical about him, but he's lightweight. I'm not sure he's going to really be the guy out there. And I would rather see Jackson there. I think Jackson still has a lot to offer this club, especially as we're looking for experience, quote unquote. He's got a lot of experience now, just like the rest of the lads he came through the ranks with at Chelsea. But what disturbs me a lot is the midfield. I think we've only really got one midfielder. Asugo, well, he's raw, he's still learning. Lavia, we can't trust him to be fit. Enzo, we don't know what's going on with him. And Henderson, well, I mean, I'm looking at him and he even looks old now. So I don't know what he's going to really bring to the club.
He's going to be an unofficial coach, isn't he, Bobby, basically?
Yeah, I get it, but I'm not convinced by that one. I'm thinking you want to learn to be a coach, either you join our coaching staff and give us space in the team, or you go somewhere else. But anyway, he's here now, so we'll see what happens. But we definitely need a tall, physical, technical midfielder. All this Wellington Barco nonsense. And look, the guy's a little fly. They will swat him in the Premier League. It is a physical league. I remember when we had Fabregas and Kante, the great N'Golo Kante. They couldn't both play together.
No, I couldn't. They couldn't.
But they couldn't play together on their own unless you had Matic there. Anytime they were left alone in the Chelsea midfield, we were completely overrun. Why? Physicality.
Well, you mentioned Matic, Bobby. That's a name I was going to put to you. Is that the sort of player you think we need in that midfield?
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%. If you put a Matic next to Caicedo, Premier League, here we come.
It's a brick wall, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Any names, Bobby, you think?
Now we've we're getting this Chavarria guy. Look, one thing I noticed last season, you watch Sunderland, Forest, all these teams that came and got some joy at Stamford Bridge, even Brighton. What were they doing? They knew that aerially we weren't up to much. They knew that our defensive midfield were all little guys. So what did they do? They put the ball up in the air. I think if we don't address that problem, we're going to be in problems. I hope we do. I saw a lot of things in that Tottenham game. Yeah, it's just a friendly. I get it. Yeah, the team's going to get better. I get it. But there were some things that worried me, not least to mention Palmer's looking a bit lightweight. The guy's, I don't know. He's looking, I think he needs Jackson in that team because Jackson used to help. They both helped each other's game. I
Yeah,
don't
they did
know.
work well together, didn't they, Bobby?
They did. And, I don't know if, there's all this talk of him and Morgan Rogers working together. I think Rogers will be out on his own. I think he'll just be, he will be our Jude Bellingham. That's how I see him. But I don't know. Palmer's
Bobby.
yet to come. What?
Yeah. What I was going to say is, remember, you got to remember, on Saturday we only had one of our new signings playing, and that was Palestra, and he probably was the best player out there. Rogers is coming. He's got physicality. Maxine's Lacroix, he's coming in as well. He's got that pace and physicality that we need as well. I agree with you for midfield that we need somebody in the middle of the park to give us that extra bite.
And don't forget, Caicedo hasn't played pre-season yet either, is he? So
exactly, yeah.
Caicedo's the only constant, the steady Eddie that we've got, but he's the only one, and that worries me as well. Enzo. Well, I think Enzo will struggle in this team anyway, because he's a sort of 8/10. And he can't do that now. So he's not good at the pivot. I really don't know where he's going to fit in.
Well, he was sort of playing advanced in midfield on the left-hand side where Morgan Rogers is going to fit into. And you can't put Enzo in a double pivot with Caicedo because he's so slow.
He's slow. He's not good at recovering.
As soon as you turn him, he's useless.
Yeah. We need a Matic. I don't know.
But Bobby Smoke, the thing is with Jackson, right, with Cole Palmer, they did do great business with the first season with Pochettino, the second season we worked well with Enzo Maresca. But the situation now, don't you think now we're Cole Palmer and Rogers and then now Danny Welbeck, do you think that they could work with link up with Danny Welbeck? And before anything when I come to you, Bobby, Papa Chelsea, we're going to talk about Pepi Chavarria next, but we're right back. Papa Charles, because you got to go soon, do you want to quickly, we'll stop with this question for a minute. Could you just talk about us with Pepi Chavarria for a minute, and then what we do, I'll come back to that with Bobby afterwards, and then you can shout out your channel as well, Charles.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Look, obviously, I watch quite a lot of La Liga anyway, so I've seen quite a bit of Pepi Chavarria. And personally, I think he's an absolute brilliant player, and I feel like he would fit the system well at Chelsea, especially if we do play the wing backs
system.
But look,
what about aerially?
I think he'd do well everywhere. To be fair, I think he'd do well with everything. He's that sort of player that can. Look, obviously, people are going to have different faults, and if some people obviously don't watch La Liga quite often, so you are only seeing like little clippets. Like obviously, I can't remember who said earlier, but that one where him and Lamine Yamal, he absolutely done Lamine Yamal over the whole game. But I'm really happy if he was to come to obviously Chelsea, and I get with Xavi Alonso there. I think them two will do very well. And I think he'll get him even a better player.
Robert Charles, do you not worry that, that Spanish football is very different to our football? They keep the ball on the ground a lot and they play technically. He's going to come to the Premier League where they're going to bulldoze him and keep the ball. They'll play to his weakness, which is his height. I don't know. It takes a really special player like Cucurella to be able to be a little guy and deal with that sort of thing, don't you think?
Of course, and he's nowhere near a player like Cucurella is. I couldn't compare him, to be fair.
But he's taller.
Pardon?
It's 5'9".
Cucurella.
Yeah.
He's taller. He's a bit taller than Cucurella.
But yeah, of course, like La Liga is a lot more technical than obviously the Premier League. So, but some players do adapt to it quite quickly. You've seen quite often players come to the Premier League that have not played in it. Some adapt, some don't. It is a working game, and only time will tell with Chavarria. But I'm happy for him to come in. Who else really could come in to replace him?
No,
I know it's the opposite side of the pitch, but just have a look at Azpilicueta.
Yeah.
Didn't he do a great job for us on the right-hand side?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't flawless, was he?
No, and Alonso at that left back side. He was Spanish. He was slow, but he still did well on that left.
He was better on the offense though than defense though when he at the end of the day.
Yeah. But there were serious big ups to everyone in the chat and big up to the chat. James and James did put a stat on Cucurella and Chavarria. There was like a dual stat, Bobby. And they compared everything on duels and everything with Chavarria. The only slight better with Chavarria is in the section and his defence holding is better than Cucurella's.
Yes, and obviously, based on last season, he was the third most duels won, third most carries, fourth most interceptions, and most accelerations as well.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll tell you,
his passing's great as well, Bobby.
I'll tell you who has caught my eye in this pre-season. Young Reggie Watson. Oh my God! I call him our Steven Gerrard. He's a player. He's going to be. If we nurture that kid right, he's going right to the top. That one. He's got everything.
I think he's going on loan, isn't he? Is it to
He's
Wigan?
on loan. Yeah, Wigan. Wigan.
Is it Walsh or is that Reggie Walsh, isn't it?
Yeah. Reggie Walsh and Kavuma McQueen have gone on loan, haven't they? So.
We need to keep an eye on that kid. That kid, physicality, vision, left foot, right foot. He's going to be the ultimate midfielder.
Yeah, well, I was gonna because I had things to talk about, and I was trying to read the chat as well. So that's why we got Pep in, because I did also was going to speak about this. If this does happen with Diego Costa, as you see, the lineup for this season, if we do keep Enzo, we might get Adam Walton. But then you got Diego Costa, you got Morella if that happens, Lacroix Colwell, and you have Palesta as a left wing back, and then you have Pepi Chavarria as a right wing back. Then you got Morgan Rogers like as a left forward, Cole Palmer as a left forward, like 10 slash with Joel Pedro. I think that would be a great team. It's just like when we was talking about Reece James earlier as well, Bobby from Measy. He had a good question about Reece James. Where I don't see where Reece James is our captain. I don't see now since his injuries and that. I think he will not play as much games as what we think this season with Alonso, so he's got his fitness to come back and be sharp. But yeah, I think Pepi Chavarria is a good shout. I would have Theo Hernandez because that was a dream. But
where's all this Diogo Costa stuff coming from? I keep seeing it.
Yeah, DJ South will tell you. He's reliable.
Dan, before you get into that, I'm just going to shoot because the kids.
Yeah. Papa Charles.
I need to go.
Sorry, Papa Charles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, Matt. Papa Charles, where can I find you?
You can find me on Proper Chills 94 over on YouTube and over on TikTok. Obviously, I do a lot more over there. Is Chelsea Talks Football. Appreciate you, Dan, having me on.
Thank you.
As always.
Big up, sweetheart.
Papa Charles, I know you would get your camera on. I knew you would get your camera on, but it was playing up. But next time you will have your camera on. But big ups for Papa Charles for coming on always.
Appreciate you all and love you all.
Yeah, and you too, Papa Charles. Take care.
You too, Charles.
Max, big up to
you. Yes, my eyes are tired. I need to do that. Yeah, thanks for having me on again. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to all the panelists as well. You can find me on the Blue Bridge YouTube, Blue Bridge on Twitter, or X as it's called nowadays. Yeah, and that's it, really.
A great video.
Thanks for having me. Up the Blues, and I'll see you.
Big up, Max Geezer.
Big up to you, Max.
Yeah.
Big up.
Cheers, guys.
Regards to your family, mate.
Yeah,
big up,
thank you. Bye,
Max, man. Bye, Max. Thanks for coming. Two proper Charles coming in. I'm just going to quickly read the chat, guys.
Go on, bruv.
Then we'll move on to the next step.
Oh, that's good because I need the little boys' room, mate.
Go to the little boys' room while I read the chat. Be a little good boy. I'm joking. Go. Where am I? Okay, I think I was up here. Inexperienced players, I was thinking about more Macquarie's players like that. Henderson was good at Liverpool, did really well, but he's been in Saudi, Ajax, and Brentford since then. That's the issue. That's from the Chelsea Edge. All these pundits say stuff to have an effort. I would take notice on what Kawa and these dimwits say. 100 spot on Murray. When Xabi Alonso press conference tomorrow, Sean, I wouldn't take those pundits seriously. They all say things to have an effort on dimwits. It's spot on Murray. It's always guys and Papa Chelsea. We go to you, Alan. Us, yeah, 100%. Dan, you agree? A lot of pundits chat crap. No, I don't, man. I just don't listen to them. Honestly, true, Murray. I don't really listen to the bunch of waffles and what they say. It's sad we are always looking at players from Bournemouth, Brighton, and Brentford all the time. Yeah, I love the Champions League. I wish we were in it. Well, we'll be in it next season, mate. What about Barco, Bobby? We'll talk about Barco next year. Farina is as small as Barco, yet all these physical Prem players never did shit to him when he gets them in the UCL. Spot on to Nakuma. Big ups to you, mate, for coming on in the chat. And big ups to Doug Allison. Big ups to you as well. It's Hugo, sorry, not Chelsea classic, I'm afraid. Get rid of now toss and go, and we need another centre back and left back plus winger and midfield, guys. That's your opinion. I think his ego is quite good, but I just think he needs alone to get more fitness in it. Vitinha and Pedri prove that physical is overrated. Spot on, mate. I agree with that. I call Barker Angry Jim because he likes it done. Yeah, like Kel does. If Enzo leaves, Alex Scott is must signing. Oh, Adam Walton for me, mate.
Same
Adam Walton. What about Adam Walton? 100% Adam Walton for me, man. Listen, Henderson and Welbeck will be good for us. And you guys, plus when window closes, we will be okay, guys. Only one Chelsea. Spot on, mate. Spot on. 100%. There you go, Cal. Said it. Enzo and Caicedo don't work in defensive move. Yeah, we know that, Michael. We know full well these two, Enzo and that, don't work. Big up to my son Lewis in the building as well, man. Big up to you, son. Nice to have you on, my son in the chat. Big up to you. Once window closes, and guys, we need. Hopefully, we will be good. I like Alonso style. Just now, so have to trust him. Only one Chelsea, guys. Spot on. Big ups to Chelsea Kin 87 as well. Big up, guys. Up the Chelsea. What I missed?
Big up Chelsea
a lot of stuff, mate. A lot of stuff. But we're gonna be talking about. We've just been talking about Pepi Chavarria. What you think of the new signing, him coming to Chelsea as a right wing back. And then after we're going to talk about the train, the guys who've gone to Hong Kong, like west of them. So we'll be talking about it in a minute. If Enzo goes, we'll love Walton. If not, Scott, guys. Yes, spot on. I'll rather either one of them. But I don't really rate Scott as much as Walton. But I'll give him a chance at Chelsea. Like I will do. Both Reggie look very good for the future. Spot on Martin Silva. Charlie Holland is also a decent player. Yes, he is, Sir Alan. Charlie Holland. Yep, he's good. Remember when Marcos Alonso first joined Chelsea, everyone was questioning it, saying he wasn't good enough because of his time at Sunderland. And look how he turned out to be than what people thought. Oh, big up to James Branston.
Is that Steve Holland's son?
Yeah, I think that's Steve Holland's son, yeah. Ali, is that Steve Holland's son? Yeah, I think that is, yeah. Spot on there to James Branston as well on Alonso. Because a lot of people have crashed
I remember
Alonso,
that.
John. Yeah. Theo Hernandez's finish has declined so much. Big up to Robertson Camby. Well, because he went to the Saudis, maybe. I just thinking like, if he came back to the Premier League with Alonso, I think it may be a bit better prophet. But your opinion, my buddy?
That's 28 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, experience, and the same as Same as his Pepi Chavarria. Yeah, I remember James Branston fitted into Conte's system when he changed to a 3 at the back. Yep, I remember that. I think this is to be the best fullbacks. Spot on, Jack. Michael Murray, big up, guys. Big ups to you as well, mate. Up the Chelsea. Nice to have you in. How many signings do you think we need with one more month left until deadline day? It comes to that Daniel Knight, and Scott will serve better if Enzo live. Yeah. Big up to Gods. It's best. I think Scott is quite a good player from Bournemouth, but maybe he's more attacking than like a defense, and we need like another 6 that works with Caicedo. Is Chelsea really going for Victor Osimhen, or is it a rumor? I think it's a rumor, mate, but I'm not sure.
Pipe dream.
Is a rumor. But maybe we don't know till the end of the season. It might shock us, and like we don't know this. We don't know these owners, and I think these owners maybe might shock us and bring Osimhen in, but maybe we don't know. We need
wishful thinking, mate.
Wishful thinking, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So DJ, Pepi Chavarria.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this? And we'll go to Cal and Bobby.
Yeah, can I just? Bobby asked a question, so I'll answer your question.
Yeah.
Dan.
Bobby.
He asked me a question regarding Diogo Costa. What is Bobby?
Costa,
The truth about Diogo Costa, there is truth in it. Apparently, there's a well-known Portuguese journalist, Pedro Almeida, who's well-known in Portugal, is the one who has actually said that we are looking at him and we've already agreed personal terms of him. It's just the rest of the formalities of the move has to be done now. And I think that comes down to what goalkeepers we get rid of, and that he's there as a goalkeeper to bring in if we do get him, because obviously they've agreed personal terms. So it's not nonsense. It is true. I know a lot of people have been saying, who is this Pedro Almeida? If you actually go and look at this guy, I know him for a long time from Portugal. He's the one who actually said that the centre-back Antonio Silva was going to Bournemouth, and everyone laughed at him. And he ended up going to Bournemouth. He was also one of the first ones that reported that when everyone thought Quenda was going to Manchester United, he actually was the second one to come out and say that he's actually going to Chelsea, not Man United. And he ended up coming to Chelsea. So that is who Pedro Almeida is. Yeah. So go and look at, if you want to go and check it, go and check his Twitter space, and you'll see from what I'm saying, going back to stories of those players that I've mentioned. So yeah, if we could get if we get Diogo Costa in, that would be a great signing for us, Bobby, because you were only asking that question earlier on, mate.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, the rumors out there. There's a lot of talk about him. What do the big 3, or is it the big 4 sort of transfer gurus haven't really alluded to that, but that doesn't mean to say it's not true. It will be very, very interesting if it happens, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be. I think it would be a great steal for us if we can get him in. But like I said, personal terms can be agreed with any player. It's just the formalities after that and whether Chelsea proceed, because of obviously the other goalkeepers that are on our books at the moment. And I think until one of those two or two of them go is when I think you'll see movements for Diogo Costa happening.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Penders ain't going nowhere because they're trying to get Jorgensen over to Strasbourg.
Yeah.
So that leaves Sanchez.
And don't forget, Gabi Slanina's still there as well. He's come back he was supposed to be on trial at Strasbourg, but apparently he's travelled to he's met up with the place today.
I saw him lining up with Mudryk and that today, mate, Slanina. Yeah. So he's over there in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go for a loan or be sold, I reckon. The problem is you can't sell off these guys.
That's the problem. Sorry, Bob. And just on the question you asked me about Pepi Chavarria, as I said earlier on, Dan, I think he's an excellent signing, mate. I think he'll work out well for us. I mean, obviously, I think both me and you were saying that we wanted someone like a Theo Hernandez that could come in there. But hey, listen, he was our first target. And the funny thing of all was, you know, why I'm laughing at this deal, because we finally got him for the price that they originally asked for. So I don't understand why they were playing hardball when they asked for 21 million. Chelsea went with that offer for 21 million. They said, no, we want 40 million. But because the player, I think, is pushed for it, they've now gone to 21 million plus add-ons. So great signing for us. I think he'll do well. As I said, I didn't see much of him, but I'm going by what Proper Chelsea said because obviously seen more of him. Obviously, when I watched La Liga, I watched more Barcelona and Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. So I don't really see much of the other teams. Sevilla, if you want to throw that one in there as well. But he's the main. So for me, I think it'll be a great signing for us if we get him through the door. And I'm looking forward to him coming to Chelsea as our left wing back.
Yeah, Bobby, what I've heard about Chavarria and what I've seen is he's got some techers about him. He loves bombing up that wing to help the forward line. He's got some pace about him, but he's very hard working and he's very physical as well. And I like the fact he's physical. I know he's only 5'9", but he's got some muscles on him and he don't mess about. And I like that. So I think he's one to watch.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Alonso seems very keen on him. I mean, look, we've had sort of relatively little left and right backs before. Someone mentioned Azpilicueta. I mean, one of the greatest left backs we've ever seen, Ashley Cole.
Yeah.
He wasn't that big. Look, but the thing is, I'm not saying that the whole team has to be Land of the Giants. I'm just saying that we need to be very wary and to mix it up a bit. If you have our centre backs now, okay, barring the backups, you can say there's some decent physicality there with Colwill and Lacroix. Now, on the right, Palestra, okay, is plausible. So maybe we could deal with relatively shorter left back. But then that brings the onus into the defensive midfield. And that's where we've suffered. Back in the day, the DMs, I remember people like Mikel and Matic, they were forever heading balls out and protecting the back four. But now, Caicedo, bless him, for all the will in the world and all his gifted and wonderful midfield play, height becomes his undoing. I'll never forget the goal at Man City that this O'Reilly guy, O'Reilly, this kid scored against us. He just towered over Andre Santos and headed the ball in. I don't want to be seeing that sort of thing this season. So if we're going for your Chavarrias and your Wellington Barcos, we must have the big guys very close to them to allow them to play. And I gave the example of Fabregas and Kante. They were terrible together, but you put a Matic there and they were absolutely, world class. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to find, people are talking a lot about Alex Scott. I think Adam Wharton's going to cost so much money.
Yeah.
I think it might be just.
We'll come to that in a minute, Bobby. Adam Wharton, because we've got other things to talk about. I've got Adam Wharton last. Don't worry about Adam Wharton, but we got that last, my pal. But but I've got loads of things to discuss with like other things or other projects before we get to Adam Wharton. Trust me, we will go to Adam Wharton. But I think Pepi Chavarria is a good kind of move for us, Bobby. I think it might do well. We're waiting and see if anything happens by tomorrow. Big ups to God Time Best. Has Chelsea signed Chavarria already? Yeah, we have signed him, but he's flying out to England tonight to do his medical. So, tomorrow you'll hear announcement. Here we go on Chavarria tomorrow. But big ups to Chelsea fans as well. Sorry, Bobby, for botting him, mate. But yeah, I've got.
Go for it.
Sorry, man. Because I've got other top tips to get through as well, man. But big ups to Chelsea fan guys. Hey guys, loving the podcast. I think we should go for Wirtz and get him back with Alonso. Honest truth, mate. Wirtz, we'll never get him, mate.
He ain't leaving Liverpool yet.
Yeah, he ain't leaving Liverpool, not yet. Big ups to young Mike as well. We need Walton centre back like O'Donnell from Belgium League or Demondi from Sporting CP to make the three back solid. Imagine Cole Lacroix, O'Donnell or Demondi. That's a good shout, mate. Spot on. Question, thoughts on how Chelsea will defend set piece. We'll come to that as well. Pepi Chavarria was the best fullback in the last season. Yes, Steve Holland is the father of Charlie Holland. Charlie Holland, DJ. Osimhen is a Chelsea boy. He wants to a
Cheers
move.
for that,
Of course, he wants Jack. Yeah, cheers for that, Alan. Reports saying we are advanced with Costa. Yeah, we are. It may be like DJ said, advanced talks and everything goes through, but it's just winning. If one of my sources as well, I said that everything's agreed with Diego Costa. He wants Chelsea move. There is advance, and then they're willing to pay the release. We're just waiting at any time this week or so that he might here we go after the pre-season tour. Do you think Chelsea would hijack the Bruno G deal if Arsenal fumble from Gary Siberli? Big ups to Gary Siberli. We'll come to that. I'll put that favourites there. We'll talk about that as well. Anyone do know what's on for Wednesday? Big ups to Brax. I will be, hopefully. I don't know what time kickoff I think it'll be, but I probably will. Maybe. And then I've got a show for Wednesday night as well. Big ups to Chelsea fan guys. I think we need 2 new centre-backs. I think we'll get one over the line, but I don't think we'll get another 2 more. I think because we've got Colwell and we have Wesley Fofana in charge.
I think one more.
Yeah, one more.
One more will do.
Yeah, one more we need. That's what we're doing. And then I think we'll be done after that. They'll be focused on a goalkeeper. And if Enzo Fernandez leave, guys, maybe they're looking at 2 potential midfielders in. And that's why we'll talk about Bruno G afterwards. DJ, where is Barco going to play with 1 game a week? I don't see him playing that much in the Premier League. Only game he will be playing early round of the FA Cup and League Cup. We'll come to that down tonight. That's where we're going to be talking about now, Barco next. Big up to the panelists. Big up to Bargaff. What's the centre-back pairing going to be on September the 6th? Well, I don't know. Once we get a new centre-back in, mate, and then that'll be a pairing. We should have gone for John Stone for his spirit. Yeah, we should have, but we messed up there with the wages. He wanted too much wages.
Well, we kind of did, and he took another option, didn't he? So
yeah, he did. Yeah. Probably Chelsea loves to hijack Arsenal signings. Yeah, 100%. Big up to Jordan on that one. Arsenal explored a move for Joel Pedro and were prepared to spend over 100 and something million. Or it's 140, wasn't it? 140 million.
Blue Co told them to get stuffed.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Now to sign a new Chelsea contract. What's our thoughts on? Oh god, yeah, that's 100% done, mate. 100% done. It's a Chelsea player, Jack. James Bramston, big up to you. James Frank Works is brutal. Don't need him. We've got Morgan Rogers for the left pocket. It's better than Works. 100% on James. I agree with that as well. Daniel, like 557 subscribers now. Dan, help him get to 1K subscribers, man. Big ups to everyone, man. Much the love and support, man. Big ups to everyone. Mate. Big ups to Chelsea. Thank you, DJ, for that, man. Big ups to Chelsea Loyal in the building. It's good to see you. Works with emojis. Jeez. We tried to sign Stones, but he chose Inter over us. Yeah. The thing is, he chose Inter because we wouldn't give him the money what he was asking at Chelsea Football Club. That's why. And then also they gave him the opportunity to play Champions League football as well. But
and it's slower football for his body as well.
Yeah, spot on, Joe. Yeah, his injuries. Yeah. I think Bastoni would be an excellent for a hack free.
100%, mate.
100% Bastoni.
Never happened.
I don't see that happening.
Bastoni would be great for any defence, wouldn't he? I think.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Though. That's a dream, isn't it? Chelsea will get Costa and 1 or 2 midfield and maybe even another centre back. Big up, yep, 100% agree on that. Yeah. We cannot have another season with Sanchez. We need an upgrade on the goalkeeper spot on. Of course we do. Wesley Fofana doesn't count. He's shit. He's shit. Spot on there. Spot on. The team is massively lacking height considering how physical the league has gone. It worries me. Spot on for that as well. We need a dirty centre back. 100% Jack. Arsenal summer transfer window have been shocking and awful. They are penny pinching. Spot they are, mate. Big ups to Nutty Blue in the building. Big ups to you, man. Big ups to you, pal. Anyone big ups to Nutty Blue there, man. Mate. Big ups to everyone in the chat. A dirty celebration is needed. Anyone remember Ricardo Caviero? Yes, we do, of course. Bobby, who do you think will start on the Wednesday's game? And Bobby, who do you think will start in goals for Wednesday's game?
Before Bobby goes down, 12:30 is the Chelsea Juventus game in the afternoon, bro. Just to let you know.
Okay, 12:30. Yeah, that's for the Juventus game. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I might set that up. But yeah.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting. But we have to remember, it is a pre-season, so there are going to be massive changes. A lot of the boys that just turned up at Hong Kong will get a few minutes, even if it's 15 minutes, something like that. We'll see them. I don't think Morgan Rogers is meeting us in Hong Kong, is he?
No, Morgan Rogers, Reece James, Lacroix, Gusto. I think they're still missing, aren't they? So,
the good news is, Bobby, Morgan Rogers, I've sent a video out. He's training by himself currently with his coach up where he's
on holiday. On holiday, yeah.
The thing with Wednesday, though, I'm just guessing here. Maybe we'll have less kids playing because we've got more numbers out there now.
Yeah, I can see that. It'll only be the kids, I think, who they might decide to keep, like Sapayev might stay. Maybe even that Reggie Watson.
I like that Sapayev.
He's out on loan. He's out on loan. He's He's gone to a big.
No, Walsh is, but Watson's still there, isn't he?
Oh no, Watson's still there. Yeah. I'm getting confused with both of them. There's both of them, isn't it?
Yeah, but Bobby was saying about. Was it Bobby you were saying about Sapayev?
Sapayev, I like that player.
What a player!
He looks a little bit tasty, doesn't he, Sapayev? I like him.
That's a player there.
He showed the flop Bobby how to score a goal, mate.
Yeah, you know it.
17 years old. He hasn't turned 18 yet. He hasn't really joined us yet till he does. But boy, what a player.
For God's sake. But yeah, Barco. Anyway, let's talk about Barco as well. Do you reckon he's got basically Barco is signed a new agreement? It's been announced today. Chelsea FC please confirm the signing of Argentine international Valentin Barco from RSB Strasbourg. Welcome to Chelsea, Valentina. As where Cal can't stand the gingerbread man, but I can't stand him as well.
What makes you say that, Dan? What makes you say that, mate?
Because the way you say it on the show and also on the phone. But myself, Barker, like I said before the other night, now it's been agreed. It has now officially been announced. Can you guys see him going to pre-season? Because now Anderson's now been announced today. Jordan Henderson has been announced today, but he's not gone to Hong Kong with the rest of them. He might be playing at the Stamford Bridge against Rose Sociedad. Well, I said before, I might be wrong. It's only my opinion. Barco might be the player that they might have just bought in for profit to send him out on loan for to put on the book for next season for FFP and that. Like I said before, my show. Or do you think he might go to the Hong Kong with the rest of the team and play?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can't say I really know this kid. His Brighton days, I think I may have seen him for about 5 minutes. I'm not convinced, and it's purely physicality. I think they target us enough in that area, and it's an area that we have to address. Now, if he's going to play with big guys around him, I would feel more confident rather than him play and the guys around him are almost his size. That would not add anything to our team at all. In fact, it would just weaken us even further. So that's my biggest concern about him. But knowing, I mean, there's some people that will swear by him that I know. So I don't know. I don't want to knock the lad too much, but I don't think he's physically in the league to be left alone. Let's put it that way.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah, listen, I think we've talked about this already, Dan. You know, on our WhatsApp chats. I think for me, look, listen, if Enzo Fernandez stays, I believe he'll stay. That's only because he probably wanted to learn of Enzo Fernandez. You know, from the World Cup, obviously being World Cup teammates in that squad together. So he might make him stay. However, like you, I really don't see in a world where Barco actually is going to be part of this Chelsea setup. Now, I might be wrong. They may look at him as a good investment because, again, he didn't work out at Brighton. He went off to Strasbourg. What makes him think he's going to work at Chelsea? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, for me, you know, would I keep him? No, I wouldn't. I saw someone saying, "Oh, is it Jack Football Talks? Big up to you, bro. Barco, the next KDB." Listen, bro, he's got heavy boots to follow him, Phil, mate. If he's going to be the next Kevin De Bruyne, let me tell you that right now. Yeah, which I don't think he'll be able to do. Like I said, I think he'll just come in. He'll probably stick with the team for this season, and then he'll probably, like you said, he'll probably be sold for profit next season, mate. But then again, how are you ever going to see the best of him if he's not going to hardly play any games? So, yeah.
Kel talks. Do you want to comment with this Barco?
Do you really want me to comment on the grubby little ginger prick? Look, I'm with Bobby here. The physicality in the Premier League, we all know what it's all about. If this kid did play, he's going to have lumps kicked out of him. He's going to get battered left, right, and centre. I know he's got some tackers. I know he's got some talent, the kid. Yeah. But he was a bit of a bum at Brighton. It didn't work out. He's played in Ligue 1 in France for Strasbourg. So is he really cut out for the Premier League yet? Plus, on the other side, his antics at the World Cup, it's going to be bad enough for him with away fans at Stamford Bridge getting on his back. Can you imagine when we play away and the home fans elsewhere are going to be on his back? And you know they are after his antics. And one, he called it to... He ran on the pitch. He did all that when Enzo scored in the faces of England players, which is disgusting and disrespectful. Two, apparently he called Jude Bellingham Lamine Yamal's dog, and he called England cowards. So you think the English crowds are going to put up with him? That's something else he's got to deal with. I think what's best for him is to maybe meet up with the pre-season tour, let Alonso have a little look at him, and then put him on a loan somewhere for his own sake more than anything.
Are you surprised, though, Kel, with all what you've just said there? If we all know this, right, why have Blue Coast signed this kid?
Profit.
Yeah, I don't understand that, you know.
Why did they sign half the players that they've signed, DJ, you know? That have been shite.
I don't understand why we signed him, mate. You know,
and it's been profit. Like I said, I think it's for
waste of money, mate.
It is waste of money. I think the way they're just going to send him out on loan.
Right now, if he plays for us, with all the English fans, home and away, he's in the firing line. He's in the firing line. He's going to get it.
Mine's pretty spot on. Okay. Jordan Hendo. Sorry, I miss kids, man.
What are you doing?
A few other things to talk about. This is from Morgan Rogers, official Instagram, with love to Jordan Henderson. He's now announced today as a Chelsea football player.
Yeah, they respect the guy, don't they? The England boys.
They do.
And don't worry, guys, chat. I will be reading your messages, man. Just
Bellingham as well.
Yeah, and Jude Bellingham. Yeah. I will read your chat.
People might laugh with me calling Jordan Henderson a boy. Well, he's actually 18 years younger than me, so I can call him a boy. So.
Yeah, so that's that one. Also, I've got another one. Officially today, Aston Villa. Aston Villa's Aston Villa's best set piece has joined us.
Yeah,
someone asked the question earlier, didn't they? They asked about us with set pieces. Yeah. In the chat.
That was Ravi.
This guy might sort it out.
Yeah. Question: thoughts on how Chelsea will defend the set piece?
Ask this guy.
Answer, then, mate.
Yeah, Ravi.
And earlier on, Dan, when you were explaining to Michael, I think about a players that we're bringing in, the manager and all that, you forgot to mention this guy. He's the other reason, another reason why we could do well next season. This guy you've got to see in your picture right now. I think if he does a set piecing well, I think what were they? Second behind Arsenal?
Well, they were either second or level with Arsenal on 29 or something last season.
There you go. There you go. So, there's your answer as well for that one, Michael. You were asking the question earlier on, mate, about the plays and the manager. We've also got a set piece coach there that can also help us do well this season, mate.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
What's his name? McPhee or something, isn't it?
McPhee, yeah.
McPhee. Is he related to Nanny?
I don't know.
Nanny McPhee.
Nanny McPhee. Yeah. Bobby, what do you think of McPhee coming in, traveling to Hong Kong with the team now from Aston Villa? They're one of the best set piece.
Is Bobby there?
Bobby,
you there, bro?
Calling
I was struggling to unmute. What, this McPhee guy?
Yeah, it's one of the best
set piece coach.
Set piece coach from the Premier League from Aston Villa, who done the same digits. Aston Villa did the same digits with Arsenal last season. He's now uncle.
A lot is being made about these specialist coaches. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. I mean, if he's good at his job, he's very welcome. But what happened with set pieces and Arsenal last season, I doubt very much if it will be allowed this season, because basically they cheated a lot. There were lots of fouls in the box, and I don't know. I mean, I welcome it, anything that will improve the team defensively, offensively, and will certainly address the problems we had last season. But I don't know this guy. I just know what I've read. And, I just wish him luck.
I think the first port of call that he's got to work on is the far post. How many goals did we concede with crosses to the far post last season?
That is a very good
point. Yeah,
that's a very good point. We were so weak at that.
Should I, Jordan, mate? Big ups to you. Have a good rest of the night.
I've got another thing to add to this as well. What did Chelsea not do last season that every other club was doing with set pieces? Do you guys remember? Chelsea was the only club. No. We were the only club in the Premiership that was not doing what every other club done in terms of set pieces. Do you know what that was?
Long throw-ons?
Spot on.
Yeah,
I've got a feeling Maximin Lacroix will be the guy throwing in the balls in the box, mate. But that could be another reason why I've got him in. I think he might do. Maximin Lacroix. I would like me to see what Levi Corwell can do if he's got a long throw on him.
I thought it was more Reece James that was the one with the long throws.
The short ones, isn't it? But we never did long throws, isn't it? But with this, if we're going to be changing to that set pieces wise, Can you imagine who the person's going to be to do that? Well, I've got a feeling it could end up being someone like we will end up doing them next season with the long throws in the box. And I've got a feeling it's either going to be, it's probably going to be Levi Corwell on one side, and it's going to be Maxime Lacroix on the other side throwing them in, mate. That's what I think could happen.
Yeah,
Maybe
but DJ, Lacroix's what, about 6'3"? Wouldn't you want him on the box, getting on the end of them though?
That's another one. Yeah. Or you got Palestra in it. Another one who could.
Or in the last sort of 10, 15 minutes, throw Danny Welbeck on there for him.
There you go, and then let him throw him in the box. Yeah,
spot on. Yeah, spot on.
But I wonder if this Chavarria, I wonder if he's got a good throw on him, because he's got some biceps on him, the guy.
Yeah. Papa Joe said when I spoke to her earlier, she said about Pepi Chavarria, he has got good long throws when he was doing it in Spain.
Well, there you go.
So he could do long throws if you need to, and also Palestra, he could do it as well. He did it in the Serie A. But
again, he's another 6-footer, isn't he? So you'd want him in the box, surely.
That's why I think we're getting tall players in. But anyway, we'll move from the set piece quick. Arsenal bunch of frauds, as they're called, a bunch of cheats. Bobby, Kel, DJ, and big ups to chatters for the love and support as always. There's 4 of you in there. Please, I'm not going to ask you now. I just hit that like. It's free of charge. Smash the likes, man. I'm not asking as much for you guys. I haven't been asking you guys all night to do it. Just smash them likes if you can, mate. It'd be a big help. And if people tell them to come subscribe to the Chelsea family group. It's been a pleasure for you, everyone in the chat, and new members came into the chat as well. It's like a pleasure to see new faces to come in and have their say. I know there's a lot of chat in the thing, and I am trying my best to read you guys chat as well, but I maybe might have to skip them as well, because panelists carry on talking, and then when I try to get to the chat, I will just my thing. I've seen your chat, I can see it there, and I will read it at the end as well. But big up to the podcast, and Chelsea fans, man. Big up to you for supporting the channel as well, man. Love to you guys as well. Up the chart, been here since day one. Yeah, I know you have Naughty Blue. No, he has been here since day one.
Since day one, bro. He has been. Daniel Knight.
Yeah. Big up and Daniel Knight as well, and so is Bobby, and Shun Barnell. But Knighty, what we're gonna do?
All of them been.
Yeah. I'm gonna give.
Hold on, guys. I've got to shut the window. I'm getting attacked by bloody moths, so I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, go. What I'm gonna do, Naughty Blue? I will give you a moderator. Giving you a moderator because you have been here since day one, and I think you're a moderator, mate. So congrats on having a moderator, and then Sean as well, Sean Barnell, as you as well. Both, I'm going to give you both moderators as well. At the end of the stream, I will give you the mod. Big ups to you for being supportive as always. Big ups to you, man. Big ups to George, for Enzo stay, Nicholas Jackson to stay too. Oh, come on, George. I want them both gone, mate. Both gone. Then big ups to Jack as well, being here since day one as well. Yeah, you've only been here for like last month, mate. He's trying it, bless him. Yeah, big ups to you, man, Nutty. Cal Talks, everyone. This is Cal Talks YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it.
Daniel, appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, but go subscribe to his channel, and also
excellent video content on there, by the way. So go and subscribe.
100%, and also Brax.
Especially DJ.
Brax is a new streamer as well. I can find it. Brax Chelsea. Also, Brax Chelsea TV is not hard to find on YouTube. That's what his name is, Brax Chelsea. Go send some love and support to him as well, because he does good content as well. And if you're really interested in Arsenal media as well, Miss Melina, she's from Canada, and she's one of our good friends as well, and she does good content as well. So go subscribe to Miss Melina if I can find it.
Well, she's one of the only gooners out there that talks sense, isn't she?
Yeah, talks sense. Yeah.
Dan, can I just address a question, because I don't want Sean to think I'm ignoring his question. He's put a question
go on.
to me in the chat.
Where is it?
Do you see that he goes? Do Sabjay? Do you see Sir Robert Sanchez starting against Juventus on Wednesday? I think I've got a feeling Penders. It's going to be too early for Penders. I don't think Penders will start on Wednesday.
Yeah.
If Sanchez is back from injury, as we're told, I think he will start. I can't see them giving the young. I can't see them giving the young guy another chance. Maybe
Teddy
he comes in the
Sharman
second half.
Lowe.
Teddy
Yeah.
Sharman Lowe, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he will start that game. Sean. So yeah, I think he will start that game, bro.
Oh, for defenders, Sanchez. Can't hear you. You're muted. You're muted, DJ. Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I think he will start. Sorry, I think he will start.
I reckon Penders might start for the defenders game. I don't see Sanchez start.
It's possible.
No, just leave it. Leave it as plain.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well, I agree with DJ there. I think it might be a bit too soon because he's only just touched down, hasn't he, Penders? I think he'll be involved in one of those double headers we got. We got 2 games in 2 days soon, haven't we? I think he'll be involved in them. Now, if Sanchez is over his minor injury, yeah, I think he probably will. But all I say, if he's not starting, that might be an indication he's out the door.
Yeah, that's another one available. We'll know on Wednesday. I mean, if Penders gets kicked straight into that team on Wednesday, then you know as well as I do, Penders. We know Sanchez's days at Chelsea, I think, is that, and then you see Sherman Lowe coming on in the second half. That you just know.
I think we've seen enough of Teddy Sharman Lowe, bless him.
Or Slanina, or even Slanina coming on ahead of flipping Sanchez. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's another one.
I did dive. I will play. I will come to that in a minute. Big ups to you, though, Darwin, man. Big ups to you, my both coming in as well. Big ups to you, my G. Big ups to Daniel Knight, Sid Caicedo, and also Brax Chelsea TV's link is in the chat as well. As Daniel Knight as my number 1 geezer.
Yeah, subscribe there as well, people.
Subscribe, yeah. Big subscribe. Anyway, we'll go to the next subject after. Then we'll talk a little bit of stuff after. Then I'll go end the stream because I don't want to go near 3 hours this time. I want to try and get to 250 max.
Dan, are we going to talk about the Arsenal? Are we the Arsenal? The Arsenal,
the Fastenal. The
my favourite subject, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. From the Guardian, this is true. Arsenal fined 60,000 after breaching agent rules in Callum Chambers. Still, agent Alan Middleton fined 30,000 and handed suspended suspensions. Arsenal also given a warning after a classic case of fronting. So, as you know, when Arsenal fans call us a bunch of cheaters like a girl and all that lot, and then people come out Chelsea cheating, what about Arsenal? DJ, do you want to come in and bring up?
Oh no, I want Kel to, because this is Kel's.
Yeah, Kel, go on.
I'll come and say myself.
Are you saying this is my territory, DJ?
It is, brother. It is. You come and roast these, man, innit? I'll come and roast but
this territory, mate, it's not a flat, hard surface. It's more like a boggy quagmire, mate, with me.
That's why I put you first.
Well, let me put it this way. Arsenal are very good at slating other teams for this, that, and the other. But when they do the same things, they're completely oblivious to it. Oh, it never happened. Don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't exist. We know they're the biggest hypocrites going, and we know they're the most delusional mugs on the planet. let me put it this way. I think I've sort of gone into this territory earlier.
Yeah.
If say our wives or our partners went out and shagged 74 men, like our 74 charges, right? She's cheating, isn't she?
100%.
100%.
But if she goes out once, like this one charge, that's still cheating, isn't it?
Yeah,
it sure is. It makes it worse.
That doesn't matter if it's once, 50 or 1,000 times. Cheating is cheating. But then, you know, the Arsenal are going to come up with this, that, and the other, like they do with everything, just to try and cover their argument. They switch their view to suit whatever narrative's going at the time. But I've said it before. If investigators went into their club you can guarantee there'll be something there. There'll be skeletons galore in their closets, like every professional football club. The only reason we got found out is because Blueco put us in that position.
Yep.
It may never have been found out if they didn't grass themselves up or grass Roman Abramovich up. I guarantee you, investigators go into the Emirates, bosh, they'll be banging trouble like we were, like Manchester City are. Any big football club especially, there's lots of dodgy dealings going on. So they're just as more criminal as what we are. They just haven't been found out yet. One day it will happen. And then we can laugh at Arsenal. Like I've said before, he who laughs last, laughs the longest.
100%.
So there you go.
And
I'm going to swear, fuck Arsenal.
And I'll allow another person who can't stand Arsenal, just like you, Kel. He's another old school guy here, and I'll come in after. Bobby, please.
Yeah, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
It's for
Go
you,
on, Bobby.
Bruv.
Rinse them,
Come
mate.
on, Bobby.
Rinse them.
Come on,
Well,
Bobby.
Arsenal. Do you know?
Yeah, come on, Bobby.
Everyone knows
I know.
how much
That's right.
I detest Arsenal. I can't. I mean, there's certain clubs that I just can't stand, and they're one of them.
Thomason.
I never have done. Even as a little kid, there was something about Arsenal that just used to make me cringe. You know, I think Arsenal is the one team I can say right throughout my life, I just have not, I just can't take to them or their fans. But yeah, you're right. You know, they are the drivers behind all the negative press that Chelsea gets, more so than anybody else. And the hypocrisy of people saying, "Oh, Chelsea did this and that." Look, an audit, right? An audit is done to find faults,
correct,
and to
spot on,
correct them. When these people bought the club, they did the right thing. They audited the accounts, audited the books, audited everything about the club, and they found faults. And they took corrective action, one of which was, in this case, is to preemptively report the problem, knowing that if they didn't and if it was found out, it would be 100 times worse. Isn't it interesting that our case has been heard, done and dusted, even appealed, and there's not been one iota of confrontation, let's put it that way, with Man City and their 115 charges. I just think, you know what, it's done, it's dusted. I mean, we'll be more than stupid if we do anything between now and June next year to exacerbate the problem. And we also have rightfully, in my view, appealed and succeeded in overturning any points deduction. Although people do forget that we are under a ban for the youth players. We can't bring in any underage players for a year. So there's still a penalty there, albeit we've used the system. I think what has really helped us, which I think is reasonable, is the self-reporting. Yeah. You carry out an audit, you have a finding, you don't hide the finding, you address it. And that's exactly what Chelsea did. And if you do something like that and you show transparency, there's no way they won't show leniency towards you.
Yeah, spot on.
Spot on, Bobby.
DJ?
Well, is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Mate.
Yeah, you threw us in the deep end, mate.
No. You know what it is now? I can't stand Arsenal just as much as you two, yeah? Liverpool, them and Liverpool are my two clubs I don't like, yeah? Tottenham, I can't hate Tottenham because they're really nothing to us. Do you know what I mean? They don't win nothing. So they're not really. But Arsenal fans, and I know Thomason's just come in the chat. Big up to you, my brother. You've just come in the chat, bro. Yeah, and you're giving it all that we're going to win the Champions League and this and that. Listen,
5
mate,
years you've been saying that.
bruv. You came to us today on my chat on our WhatsApp chat, and you said John Terry slipped. Well, let me tell you this right now, but at least we reached 3 Champions League finals, 1, 2, lost 1. Arsenal's record, 2 Champions Leagues, you've lost both.
Yeah,
so hear that one. So have that. So have that, yeah. We've won all the European trophies.
Like I said earlier, DJ, we beat them in the Europa Cup final as well, and final day. So they can't even win that, mate.
Thank you. And let's talk about your old guy, Oliver Giroud in that final, mate. Hey, what did he do to you guys in that final? Yeah. So going back to the other thing, the most important one of all, the charges. Now, I've noticed today that since this article has come out, there's not many people talking about this article. I don't see any of the big accounts talking about it. I don't see Sky talking about it. I don't see Talk Sport talking about it, Radio 1 Sport. All these guys are not saying nothing. I wonder why. You know why? Because this is the thing. Yeah, when they got, they all love their Arsenal Football Club. They can't do wrong in everyone's eyes. Well, you've just proved that you are doing wrong, mate. And that just shows you, like I said it before, and I've told several other fans this and about their clubs. Every club has a skeleton in the closet. It's just when it gets revealed. Yeah. And at the moment, Chelsea have revealed theirs, and we've got our punishment, and we got done for it. Man City have got theirs coming up. Yeah. We've already seen Arsenal's charge. God knows if this does actually get
let's just see if Arsenal were as honest with their dodgy dealings like we were.
Exactly. And let's see how far this is going to go until they get done on this and what their punishment's going to be. Yeah, because Chelsea are the ones that are cheating. We're the ones getting accused of this and we're getting accused of that. But like we said, I don't condone cheating. As a Chelsea fan, I hate it. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. However, if you're going to play this if you're going to cheat, everyone cheats and everyone should be getting the same crap as we're getting. I don't care what anyone tells me. But like I said, they don't get said, nothing gets said about these other clubs.
The Gooner fans won't believe it, DJ. They'll still live in their delusional cloud up there somewhere. It doesn't happen with us. We don't do it.
I would like to see it get acknowledged now and put out there, about what Arsenal have gone and done. Because instead it's probably going to get one of those ones where it's going to be shoved under the carpet. It all gets forgotten about, and they move on from it. Yeah,
I hope this is the first of many, mate. This one with them.
I mean, no one still talks about the George Graham bungle. Okay, which is probably worse. I mean, the guy took agency payments then. Yeah, and he was still managing Arsenal. They won 6 trophies in that time, including their only one in European success in the Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, so no one's talking about any of that, though, are they?
DJ, it doesn't exist, apparently.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And then Terry Venables. Certainly, obviously, God bless these guys' soldier because both passed away. Yeah, okay, in Terry Venables and also in the Arsenal one. In George Graham. Yeah, because Terry Venables got done for Tottenham, didn't he? There was some shenanigans going about Tottenham when he was a Tottenham manager, right? Going back some time ago.
Yeah.
So look, it happens in the game, but it doesn't get spoken about because back then it wasn't about the Premiership. It was called the old Barclays E Division title back then. So no one talks about it. It gets tossed under the carpet. But this time round, this is not done this is not a Barclays E Division 1 situation with Arsenal now. This is a Premiership situation while you're Prem. Yeah. So hopefully this gets enough headlines on it as Chelsea got with theirs. And let's see where it goes. Because Arsenal, you guys cheat as well, mate. Everyone does. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, big up, DJ. Spot on.
I've gone, Dan. It's your turn, bro, for the roasting, bro.
I don't need to. Do you know what? I don't need to roast Arsenal because Arsenal, for one, from
you were earlier, mate, on that call.
but Kel, thing with there's a guy, called Bullshitter. Yeah, you know what I'm on about, don't you, DJ? Yeah, it's one of the TK's brain cells in the head. His name's called Gunner King. All right, Gunner King. right? He likes to have the brains of talking about Chelsea, talking shit about Chelsea Football Club, talking shit about us every single year. Like, we've won it all. 2 times Champions Leagues. That's why I've got my trophy, mate. 2 times. Like, they want to talk about their cheating PGML, MRL, Premier League just gone and scammed their way to the final. And he also had an easy group and still had that Nuni Madueke doing diving against Bayer Leverkusen and go to PSG and play dusty football. But the situation is, karma's a bitch when it comes to you Arsenal fans. When you hear a bunch of cheats, you talk about our club, about our 74 charges where our clowns, grasped on us. But like everyone says, delusional fans like Arsenal, you're an irrelevant. You celebrate you're the best club. You're getting Vinicius Junior, where I see Finney.
Bruno Gomes, bro.
Yeah, and I see Finney.
And Barcola. And Morgan Rogers. Yeah.
And Morgan Rogers, I see Finney Junior playing for Real Madrid in training and might be signing a new contract. But delusional Arsenal fans as we're getting Finney. We're going to get Bruno G. Them 2 pair sharp,
Don't forget about the book of excuses as well, Dan. They've got for everything.
Do you know their book of excuses? It's like the World Guinness Book. You know that World Guinness Book? Or do you remember that program, BBC One, that red book where they used to hang out? The World Record Red Book. What used to
Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah, Guinness Books of Records. Was it that red book?
Yeah, Guinness Book of Records. Yeah.
Well, that's what Arsenal should have that as an excuse of red books, because the situation is amount of waffle and so much shit comes out of their mouth every single day. We're getting Vinicius Junior. Once we get Finney, we're going to win the Premier League. We're going to win the Champions League. You've been irrelevant. Finney Junior knows you're in relevant club with no European heritage like Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Man City. That's embarrassing for your Arsenal club, yeah? But are you coming out us cheating? But with all this PR, big ups to you, Daniel Knight. It's all been PR with you guys to thinking that you guys are delusional going to get Vinicius Junior. I told you before, if you get Vinicius Junior, good, like you talk about us fans being salty, required that Vinicius Junior goes to you. I wouldn't give a shit if he went to your club, honestly, truth, because the thing is, half your players will walk out and go to another club because that's what an ego, what he does. He likes to cause arguments in the club. And I wouldn't be scared of you Arsenal fans if you have Finney. But the situation when you talk about Finney, you're a money pinching club. 3 rejections by Bruno G, and still ain't happened. Still not happened for your club.
You know what, Dan? It's been so long since they were champions. Yeah. They forgot to behave. They forgot to behave like champions and go out and continue the process by building it further with more money. They've forgotten how to be.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing of all this as well, Dan, about this situation. This is how sad the Arsenal fan base is, right? Yeah. All right, bro. So how sad this is, yeah. I'm seeing Arsenal fans right on their timeline that they are happy that Vinicius Junior has used their team, their club, as guinea pigs to get a better contract at Real Madrid. Now, this is how low the Arsenal fan base are going just to get Vinicius Junior at your football club, because he's not going to sign for your club. He's going to sign an extension deal at Common. You are so happy that you've managed to make him go and do that. This is how low the Arsenal fan base has gone.
But this is typical Arsenal bullshit cover for themselves.
Exactly. And this is the
to hide their embarrassment. They come out with shit.
Not just that as well, Kel, right? Like Dan alluded to earlier on, right? Vinicius Junior goes to Arsenal. And as I said, I'm not going to be a salty fan if he goes there. Good luck they get him. Brilliant.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm not bothered.
Let me tell you this right now, though, right? The minute he goes there, he has won more in his entire career than that whole Arsenal squad has done, mate.
No.
And that in itself is embarrassing. It's like when Jose went to Chelsea and he showed all his medals to all the other clubs, to all the Chelsea players, and said, "Oh, this is what I've won. What have you won?" Yeah? Mm-hmm. But at least we had won some trophies back then. It wasn't well. But this guy is going as a Champions League winner, as a La Liga winner, yeah? And he's taking his medals to Arsenal and he's saying, this is what I've won, guys. What have you guys won? Where's your European heritage?
Exactly.
Right. So straight away he goes in as their highest paid player, over 400,000 a week, if that's what reports are to believe to be. Now, as far as I've heard, Declan Rice is supposed to be the most highest paid player at Arsenal. Do you think he's going to sit back, a guy who's just gone and won the Premiership along with Gabriel and Saliba and Saka, and you're going to have Vinicius Jr. going in there on 400, 450,000 a week maybe, that's going to accept that?
You know it's going to piss them off. It's going to irritate them. It's going to cause problems behind the scenes, isn't it?
It's going to cause a major... And as usual, what will happen is Arsenal fans will be as usual, will be what they're good at doing best, is hiding all that information, hiding what goes on behind the scenes at their club. Oh, no, it's all hunky-dory at my club. No, it's not, because the minute Vinicius Jr. goes in, if straight away he improves your squad and he shows you all his Champions League medals and his La Liga titles that he's won, mate.
And with his attitude, he's going to prance around wanting to be the special boy.
100%.
Yeah.
And that is why Jose is the only kind of manager that can keep that boy down. Yeah? And he won't argue with Jose, because Jose will tell him how it is.
Arteta certainly hasn't got the minerals for that job, mate.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is with Jose Mourinho, he knows Chelsea, he loves Chelsea. And you think he's going to allow some little boys, Elephant hasn't won nothing for the last 23 years, and now they've won the Premier League. And now a big player like Bruno G or Vinicius Jr. will go to Arsenal. They've been rejected 3 times here for money pinching against Newcastle. They haven't got Bruno over the line. But the situation is, where's the money going to... If you can't get Bruno over the line, where are you going to get the money for Vinicius Jr.?
Well, just the other thing, just to answer at Chelsea Fags' last comment, Saka and Rice are all their top players are on massive wages, around 300k a week, including bonuses, and they are dishing out a lot of money. Yes, they are, bro, because what you got to remember, though, Chelsea Fags, he goes in there on over 400,000 a week, mate. With that, forget the bonuses. You've also got to think about his image rights. At the moment, his image rights, he's paying for his own image rights. He's going to want his own image rights paid for by Arsenal if he goes there, mate. That's going to be another lot of money on top of that.
I heard a report, DJ. He wants over 600k a week.
Wow. That's including the image rights as well.
No. It's just 700. He wants 700 for Real Madrid.
And Arsenal are going to pay that.
It's even worse.
Okay. If they're going to pay that, they could probably walk at that. Listen, Arsenal could probably afford to pay that. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of crap going on behind the scenes if that was to happen.
It's going to cause a shitstorm behind the
despite all of Arsenal other players' bonuses and what they've got and this and that, that's over 600,000 a week amount of money going to Vinicius Jr. for what? To just come and play in the Prem. And the other thing is he going to adapt to the Premiership? That's the other question people got to ask. Is he going to adapt?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's right.
How's he going to deal with Big Joe blogs kicking him up in the air?
Don't get me wrong. He's a world-class player. He's class. I'm not going to take that away. I'm not going to say he can't. But the Prem is a different ball game. It's a physical league compared to the Liga, mate.
Okay, guys.
It's all over the place, mate. Sorry.
Okay.
He's going to be a target, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, 100%. But we all know delusional Arsenal fans are like a bunch of brainless wash when it comes to things like, we're going to get through. You can't even do it. You've never done the back-to-back Premier League in your life history. You've never won a Champions League. It was your chance to do it in 2026. It took you over 2006, and it took you over 6,550 days to try and win another Champions League, and it ain't happened. But big up to everyone.
Do you know what I've noticed over the last year? I've looked online. You get all these polls. Loads of people do these polls. And one of them is like the most hated fan base in the Premier League. And I kid you not, 9 times out of 10, it's Arsenal, top of that table.
Of course it is.
Everybody hates their fan base because they're such dickheads.
Not all of them. There's a few that I can give big ups to.
No, like the Miss Melina.
Miss Melina, League Gunner.
Miss Melina, yeah.
As an overall spectrum these days, the fan base.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Like Arsenal TV. They're the most delusional. They're the biggest. And that's what ruins their Arsenal fans. That's why they're the way they are.
And also, Dan, Lee Gunner gives it as it is. He can't stand when people and when he does come at his football club, they all start cussing him. Yeah, but he's right. What he says is spot on.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and they don't like him for it.
Yeah.
And he came out the other day, and
he says the same. They don't like it.
Yeah, but Choose can flip. Yeah, but Choose. Big ups to Choose because he's a baller.
All of them.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, he's a cool. And Tony Claude, and so like. But but the thing is, like even though sometimes Choose can flip flop, and so can but he still knows what's what when it comes to his club. I like a Choose because he does it just for like a bit of banter. He likes to have a bit of a laugh with Saeed. I like that. But the situation comes to other Arsenal fans like ASTV. They haven't they're like their brains. It's like it's draining to hear about their social media club. We're getting Vinicius Junior, and they're believing some journalist who's an Arsenal journalist saying about they're getting Vinicius Junior, and when Vinicius Junior's like apparently saying he ain't going to go training for Real Madrid because he's rejected an offer of a contract. Where this rumor was, Real Madrid haven't even came in with a contract with Vinicius Junior yet. Mate, it's not in 2 days' time.
No, they're due to have talks, aren't they, this week?
When he came back from training, because apparently Arsenal journalists saying, we ain't going to go to training because he's rejected this offer. Maybe go Arsenal and then Dan Potts and all that lot. And so the next minute, where was he today? Training with the Real Madrid. And he's going to be in talks, having a new agreement with a contract. Where these are still journalists saying no, he hasn't. He's already had and it's been rejected. It's all crap. It's all lies. He ain't had it.
Have you heard the latest through Rock Nation? Who represent Vinicius Junior? And I can't remember who the other player was, but they've come out and they've warned people to stop talking crap about their clients. And the finger is basically at Arsenal. Talking about Vinicius Junior.
I've heard that as well. Well, I remember that one. Yeah, but big ups to everyone. Big ups to chat. Big ups to Dan United. Please don't play bloody Tosin. He cannot start on Wednesday over the flop as well. Spot on.
That's all right. He's bringing out the oranges at half time. That's all right.
Arsenal football is obviously boring, and Arteta football is obviously boring. Spot on. Arsenal fans saying Saka is better than Messi. What they smoking? Spot on. Big ups to Thomason.
Sorry, guys. I got to sleep. I've got a super early start.
Yeah, I'm ending the stream after this chat anyway. Bobby. So.
All right, good night, guys.
Any last words from Bobby?
Bobby, sleep well, mate.
Big up to you, Bobby, man. Thanks for coming on, Bobby, man. It's been a pleasure you coming on, mate.
Always my pleasure, honestly.
Take care, bro. Take care.
Big up to you, Bobby. Dan can't wait to win the Champions League next year. That's what you said, minus 5 years, but it ain't it. F you, Chelsea. 560 now subs on to 20 subs away from 600. Yeah, 100%. Dan United, big up to you. I am all the time Arsenal hater. Yeah, you are, Jack. Same here. Can't wait to beat you guys. First game of the season at home. Okay, well, you'll be quiet when we beat you. Carl, how do they deserve to be called Arsenal without any European trophies? Big up to Dar.
Well, they can be called Arsenal because all you have to concentrate on is the first 4 letters of their name.
Yeah, Ars. 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 Arsehole, yeah. Arsenal, Arsenal, a bunch of frauds, claim to be the biggest club in London, but haven't got within an inch of the Champions League. Yes, spot on to you, Chelsea fans. The old saying before you point, make sure your hands are clean. Yes, spot on to you, Marty Silver. Kel, I bet their fans don't know the definition of what Arsenal is. Yes, big up to Dara.
Yeah, and always remember, we live rent-free in their heads.
Yeah, of course we do. We live there all the time. Vinicius Junior just rejected Arsenal. There's everything we used to be done. We did it all. 100%. We did do it all. Please sell the flop. Mahalo. That's like mudryk. To stay in. Come on, the Blues forever. Spot on. Big up to Thomas and brother from Michael. The 2 teams I hate, Arsenal and Tottenham. Yeah, I can't stand them.
I'll throw the bin dippers in there as well. The bin dippers have to be in there.
Is that Liverpool?
Arsenal? Yeah, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool, yeah. Fuck me, Arsenal fans. Can't say fuck all to us. Deluded cunts, the lot of them. be crying on AFTV at Christmas when you realise how shit every other team was last season and still needed to cheat West Ham. He did. Big up to Chelsea loyal.
Big up to Chelsea, spot on.
Please get relegated, Arsenal. Yep. Nanny McPhee's wee lad. Arsenal are a glorified Tottenham shit. Spot on. Yeah, you're moving DJ Part. Oh, yeah, it's but they're all deluded cunts. No point giving them attention.
All I've got to say about that is that see you next Tuesday word.
Yeah.
Me personally, I find them useful in my life. Whereas Arsenal aren't useful. Being a heterosexual man, I find CUNTs useful. Arsenal certainly aren't useful. You can call them an arsehole because I don't go near arseholes, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Then we could go on. No more of that. Again, it's awfully deluded. Arsenal fans and Henry talks football always to Arsenal through the Spurs.
He's a Tottenham fan, by the way.
Yeah, and he's a Tottenham fan, yeah. Yeah, he is. I've read him, yeah. Hazard just cut Arsenal in the Europa League final. Spot on.
Absolutely.
But they are going to sign Finney. Yeah, Finney is an Arsenal PR to make Arsenal fans happy. They won a Prem because everyone else was utter shit last season. Yes, spot on.
But they were. That's a good point. It's a good point. Everyone was off it last season.
They were shit, yeah. They were.
We were all disappointing last season, mate.
Bob, you're going to crush the guy in the feed. I sent it an Arsenal fan glazed in Tottenham. Okay, I'll bring that up, and I on the stream there. Plus, they are boring as fox to watch. Put you to sleep. Spot on.
Arteta ball. Yeah.
I've got more chance of marrying Margaret Robbie than Arsenal Finney Jr. Yeah, big up to Brad.
Good luck to you if you marry her. She's fit.
Got the easiest one in the Champions League history to the final last season. Shit still lost, haha. Yep, they did. Why Finney wants to leave Real Madrid and why would he want to go to Arsenal and play under boring art of football? Spot on. I've got more chance of marrying more. Yeah, already read that. It's the same one. Arsenal fans are obsessed with us every day. Yep.
You know it.
He would not do as well at Arsenal than he has done at Madrid. Prem would be tough changes. Spot on to that Chelsea lawyer would. Saka and Naka and Rice Pudding. All their top players are on massive wages, around 300k a week, including a bonus, and they're all dishing out a lot of money. Spot on.
Yeah.
Man, big up. You ready with that? Newcastle won £85 million for Bruno, and Arsenal are penny pinches. Spot on. Yeah, they are, man. Big up to John B. Cool. All Premier League teams open their books for the last 20 years. Arsenal, you're first. Yeah, they are. I think Finney is a massively overrated. Got pocketed by Bradley when they played Liverpool last season. Yep, they did. Oh, you did? Yeah, he did get pocketed. Big ups to you. I remember that. Dan, you're saying Big Red Book reminds of This Is Your Life. Yeah, that's it.
This is your life.
Yeah, this is your life.
Thank
you. Thank you, James. Yeah, thank you, James. Yeah, big up to James Branston. Yeah, Arsenal one is called This Is Arsenal.
This is your life.
One is Arsenal one is called This Is Your Life. As excuse of deluded Arsenal fans face low. That's what I'm so glad you did.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't it Michael Aspel that did that?
Yes,
that program?
Yeah, Michael Aspel. Yeah.
There was a guy before him though. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I think he had a slightly Irish accent.
Okay, but Michael Aspel came after, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
But don't forget, DJ, I'm older than you, mate. So I do
remember that series, though, mate. I do remember it.
And see, that's why I said
if anyone in the chat can think of the guy before Michael Aspel, let me know because he's doing my Sweden.
Yeah, it's doing my Sweden now. I will think of it. Well, that's why I said the Red Book. And thank you, James Branston, man. Thank you very much for that. That's what they
He used to go, "This is your life." He used to go like that.
Yeah. I changed my PYP. Big up to Jack's Football Talks. Changed my PYP. Let's all come to an agreement. They all I'm not gonna come out of that no more. What's this about Osimhen? No way that's happening. Big up to Phil Hatcher. There is a source about Victor Osimhen maybe might happening in Chelsea, but we're not sure. It's just a rumor that Tottenham are after him and says Man United and some other clubs. So maybe if Tottenham do go, maybe Chelsea might go in for him. Big up to Nutty Blue. Happening. Big up everyone in the chat. Please smash likes and subscribe.
Sorry, Dan. Is it Ralph Edwards or Eamon Andrews?
Eamon Andrews.
Eamon Andrews, yeah.
Okay.
I remember. He was Irish.
Yeah, I think I got it wrong because it was my class ball did come after. Sorry.
Yeah,
it was after that. I remember that.
Dan, I can't wait for finish here signing a new contract when we did, and I will be cooking Arsenal fans. Same here, mate. I can't wait. League Gunner is live now, so big up to League Gunner.
Yeah, big up to League Gunner.
Yeah, let's all be in a agreement. All Arsenal fans pump them. For fuck's sake, tell you. They all take them off. I'd say Arsenal fan TV are Ashley Fords. Mike, you only had one signing to make our squad better. What position would you buy for a goalkeeper? That's he's talking about Michael there. Ha. Sorry for their lingo, but they can't say F. I know it's all right, Chelsea loyal man. You know that's spot on, mate. Who do you think will the Champions League win the Champions League next season? Real Madrid, mate. I think with Jose. I think Jose will win the Champions League this season. Dan, yeah, that's what I'm with you, loyal, mate. That's what I just said. I think Jose Mourinho will win it with Real Madrid, mate. With Rodri going in.
Do you know what? If he does it, I don't mind Madrid winning it. I must admit, I'd like Jose to get another one.
100%. This one,
It's just a shame he couldn't do that with us.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be, for me, it's going to be between the same two. It's going to be between Real Madrid and PSG.
PSG.
100%. Our club is a joke compared to what we used to be like under Roman. 100% Rasta Pasta. Our cursed Rasta Roman was the best owner in football history. Spot on, 100%.
Absolutely.
Papa Chelsea still on. Yeah, not for a minute, mate. I'm just reading these and I'm ending the stream. More chance of Jimmy Savoy and Gary Glitter making a boy band than Finidi going to Arsenal. Big up to Nutty Blue. Arsenal fans are fucking stop for being delusional in Sky.
Hold on. They can bring Rolf Harris in and have a trio, can't they?
They go with Terry
Wogan used to do Blankety Blank.
Blankety Blank, yeah.
And he used to do all the children in need things as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was it Eurovision Song
Contest? And he had his own chat show as well, didn't he?
He did.
Because then wasn't it when what's his face? The old drinker from Oliver. What's his name? Oliver Reed.
Yeah.
He was interviewing Oliver Reed and he was pissed as a fart, wasn't he, on the Wogan show? Yeah.
He did. And then Les Dawson took over after Terry Wogan.
Yeah, I used to like Des Dawson as well. Les Dawson, sorry.
He was funny. Blankety Blank.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan.
So Dara sent me something. Where is
Terry Wogan, you're up to Cucurella UCL, bro. In case you want to know, in your chat.
Oh, I can't play that on there, Dara. It's copyrighted, mate. I can't do it. I'm not monetized yet. If I was monetized, I could play it, Dara. If you're there, I can't play it, mate. I know what you sent me. It's quite good on TikTok. What I'll do, I'll copy and paste it and I'll send it to DJ and Curl so they can watch it on their phone. I won't have to play it because it's copyrighted, mate. You need to be in a nightclub, Dan. With these up, it's not copyright. It will be. It's from TikTok. It's not a 30 clip.
Hey, listen, I can go and DJ in a nightclub, man. No problemo.
It's a video. It's gave me a video.
You can DJ. Dan can have the
door. Man. I can DJ, no problem.
What would be my job then?
You can be. You know what? You can be.
I know what I can be. The smooth talking bar steward.
So what did you say Dan can be?
The doorman.
No, Dan can be the MC. He's the DJ. He can MC for me, innit?
All right.
Or you can be the bar. You can be the barman, Kel.
Yeah, you could be the barman because you could do your
I'll be chatting up
do your cocktails, all your mix of drinks, mate.
Or a bit like Tom Cruise in Cocktail. Yeah.
That's it,
I'll
mate.
be sorting all the salts out, mate.
Kelda bouncer.
And then you can give me all the drinks free, brother, along with Dan, because I'm doing all the DJing and Dan.
You
can
hold
do
the
all
beers,
MC.
Kel. Yeah, you hold the beers.
We'll do all the mixing and I'll do all the music and stuff. Yeah, and Dan can do my
I'll be drinking them, not holding them. Don't worry about that.
Right,
You'll be
guys,
picking me up off the floor, guys.
Oh, mate.
Okay, send the video for DJ to right now. Okay, yeah, I will do. I will, but I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because it's over 3 hours and something minutes. But once again, I wanted to do it half an hour, but it didn't work. But it's been a good show again. Kel, where can I find you, mate?
Which way is it? That way?
Yeah, it is, mate. You're pointing the right way.
As you can see, guys, Kel Talks Chelsea, old school Chelsea fan. You'll find me on there. I ain't on all the other stuff. Just on YouTube. I'll say it as it is. I don't mess about. That's about it. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to DJ. Big up to Dan. Big up to Max, Proper Chelsea, and Bobby. Thanks for having me back on again. Don't forget to like and subscribe on Dan's show. All right?
Yeah,
thank you,
We'll come down and sort you out. But yeah, thanks for having me on. I did quite well considering I had a few beers earlier, but there we go.
Nice.
Kel Talks Chelsea. Find me there. Big up.
And one more thing, Kel, you got to say before you go, mate.
Yes. Win, lose or draw, Blue Co and Clown Lake.
Spot on, bro.
Have it.
Nice one, man. Now I'm going to drop you backstage, but big ups for you, and thank you for coming on, mate. Up the Chelsea. DJ Stabler in the building.
Yeah, listen, Dan, as always, bruv, big up to you, man, for having me on. Big up to Proper Chelsea, big up to Max, big up to Bobby, big up to Kel, obviously, or everyone who we all streamed with today, mate. It was great chatting with them, as always, football, as we always talk about. Everyone in the chat, as always, the chat has been live. It's been excellent, as always. Big up to every single one of you in the comments. Like Dan said, please smash and subscribe to the channel. You guys have been excellent again tonight. Some of the things that have come out on the chat has been hilarious. Love it. Keep it up every time you man come on there, and girls, whoever comes on there, all of you, just keep up with all the funny stuff on the chat, bro. We love it all. We love bantering this on this channel. One thing we do is that. As for myself, you can find me. You see, it's got Blue Co out. That's not me. It says at DJ Savj. That is on my X account. You can find me on there. All on there is literally everything about Chelsea. All the latest transfer news that's come in. Not just Chelsea, but every other football club that I get news on, and stuff that people have not talked about. I put on there as well that I get and I stick on there. So do keep an eye out on that. Also, you can find me on my Instagram account as well, on Instagram, where again it's chatting all stuff Chelsea, more about the history of the club, more about my music stuff, more about how I became a Chelsea fan and why I've stayed a Chelsea fan for all these years. So yeah, I've been a fan since the 80s, as everybody knows on here. So yeah, it's everything you can find. You can also find me on there as well. And as for you, Dan, thanks for having me on, brother. It's always a pleasure speaking with you again on here in football and about the club that we love. As always, win, lose or draw, it's Blue Co out. No matter what, that stays as a number one. And we'll catch you all you, every single one you on the next stream. Thanks for having me on, brother.
Yeah,
take
big
care.
up to you, DJ, man. Big
up
to you,
the
man.
Chelsea and peace out, everyone.
Up the Chelsea. All right, you're the weakest thing. Goodbye. Hey, man. Hey, I tell you what, guys. Man, it's been a pleasure, man. Been a pleasure for subscribing to my channel, man. It's just like I work hard every single day just for you guys to have a great stream, and more to come. We're gonna have more to come. We're gonna have more bants, because that's what we do. We bants, and we're proper Chelsea family. Especially you guys in the chat. We're all Chelsea, and there is always some bit of negative, some positive, but it's always gonna be Blue Co out. But I want to see Chelsea back to where we used to play ticky-tacky football and have sexy football. But I'll tell you what, man, it's been a pleasure for you guys to follow them subscribers, especially seeing new face in the building as well, man, from James Branston and Chelsea Loyal. Big ups to you as well, and everyone in the chat, man. Come on, you Blues, yeah. But there's one thing, man. Like, I'm not asking. I ain't monetized yet, and when I will be monetized, I will be still reading the chat. You don't have like Daniel Knight was like who's my moderator. He's begging me to get my membership, and I can't for me because I've got a lot of viewers over some certain. So I'm still I'm old school. I'm 41. I'm still used to it. I'm trying to get this membership done so you guys are. And the super chat, I don't mind the super chat. You don't have to send me it. I just do it for the love for the community because I want to meet friends like you guys to talk about the club that we love. I can't stand these owners one bit, and everyone knows that I'll blue collar out, as you could tell by my previous videos. But I just want to have a great season with everyone to talk about the football club of our heritage, what we've seen, what we've done. And talking about Arsenal and people calling us cheats. My missus bought me this, yeah? My missus bought me this. So every single time they want to show their little Premier League cheating trophy, just remember, we got the European heritage of 2 times that we're the only most club in London to do it, won it all. And when you keep defending it, we keep winning it. So up the Chelsea, everyone, and thank you for everything. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you've got people, family, friends, just share my link to them to come and subscribe. And one day when I do a call-in show, it'd be nice to you guys to come on and have your say, to hear your voice, and it'd be a great to hear what you guys come to as well. But been a pleasure, man. It's been a great stream, guys. Up the Chelsea, everyone, man. And thank you for everyone who's been supporting my stream. And Dara, if you're still there, mate, I will play it for thing. And also, Rasta, you said when's the next show? Wednesday at 8:30. It's the next show. And then we'll have some new people on as well who'll be on the panelists as well. So, but big ups to you for that. And I do the same with my music. I'm up to 40k followers. Consistent is the key. Big ups to you, Chelsea Law. So people like you do YouTube, yeah? Do you Chelsea Law? If so, man, everyone go subscribe to Chelsea Loyal as well, man. If we on YouTube. But big ups to everyone, man. Go and send some love and support to his channel as well. What would you do if Chelsea win 3rd, Dan? What, in the Premier League? If we go 3rd, at least we got Champions League football, mate. That's what I care about. I don't care. Maybe next season after that we'll go win the the Premier League. I will be on tomorrow. Big ups to you, Jack. Yeah. Good stream. See you on Wednesday. Yeah. See you, Nutty Blue, man. See you Wednesday. Big up to the podcast. Thanks for the stream, pal. Yeah. Big ups to you, Chelsea fans. Thanks for subscribing as well, mate. Be careful if you do call in show down what happened to society. Yeah. Don't worry about that. I've been warned about it, so don't worry about that. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, bro. Keep working, you will get there. Great bunch of lads. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get my TikTok link onto the stream. As you can hear, my missus hoovering, but I've got it in the stream. Champions League trophy for the Champions League. Oh, great, mate. I'll be buzzing. Share the link to Dan. Thank you, man. Being a blast, Dan. Yeah, and you too, Michael. Everyone, have a much evening. Have a great evening. See you on Wednesday night. Have a peace out. Up the fucking Chelsea. Blue co out. Bam. I'm off.